Hit it, bitch.
CSR episode 39. I'm Doug.
I'm Steven.
And I'm Justin.
We are back. Life happened again. That's all we're going to say.
Yeah.
You know, S happens. But this is episode 39. No coach, no problem.
And if you couldn't catch the sarcasm in his voice, there is sarcasm with that title.
Oh, yeah.
And if you don't know, those who know. If you don't know, we'll hit that on the NBA, segment
If you
later
don't know,
on.
you're about to know.
And I do have a fun fact today,
Oh, okay,
right off the bat.
hit it.
Do you guys know what, other than being Tuesday, what today is?
June 21st,
Do you know what that is?
a date on the calendar.
Right?
Nice.
First day of summer.
First day of summer.
Ooh.
Outstanding. Good job.
Thanks, Snapchat. 'cause
Summer
it's a filter.
solstice, baby. Good job.
Hey, man.
Do that.
Did I
Out.
get extra credit?
Yeah, absolutely.
A+ on my test.
You get,
Also, Doug,
you get nothing and like it.
you can't start the episode with you, like, flailing
Yeah,
your
what?
arms.
Yeah, what the hell was that?
I was
you
in
were
my,
vibing.
I was
dude.
in my mic zone.
You were-
I was in my Michael Jackson zone.
You
know.
were vibing, dude, and I kind of liked it.
Yeah, it's cool.
It
mean,
just came
caught
out
me
of
off.
As I'm saying, it came out of nowhere, but I liked it.
And we're kind of improv tonight because if you weren't part of the cool kids earlier,
Yeah.
before we went
Yeah.
live, we were on Instagram
Yep.
live.
And can we thank everybody that was on there?
That was
Yeah.
very cool.
Just real quick, it was Sarah, Charles, Ellen, Clay, Trish, Tyler,
Yep.
Yep.
Mike,
Um,
some guy that started with the F. It was something to do with FC.
Yes.
yeah.
And
Uh,
Hornets
Charlotte
podcast.
Hornets
Hornets podcast.
Yeah.
You say
Uh,
Elliot?
Elliot,
Elliot.
Doug,
Yep.
myself.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
were all on there, man.
Justin, you never tuned in, but that's fine.
Well, yeah, but, I mean, you know,
He was
my
the
phone
hub.
was busy.
And if we missed anybody, I know there wasn't that many
Yeah.
people in there, but
But it was cool.
Thank you guys. We actually had a blast doing it. And
Yeah.
we're gonna start doing that.
And that was one of those things where it was like on the fly.
Yeah.
We just did it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool.
It was
We
good.
kinda
I mean,
liked
we
that.
had some good topics on there.
Yeah,
it
it
was
was
a
cool.
good time.
It was cool. It was a precursor to what we're getting ready to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right, cool. All right, so here we go. We're gonna start out with Wheel of Numbers. Come on down. Episode 39. So 39 being the number.
I like it.
All right.
Who we starting? Who
Start it
starting?
off, Steven.
I'm gonna go with a football player, and he's probably one of my favorite defensive players in the NFL right now. He's been in the league for a couple years. Eddie Jackson
Eddie Jackson.
for
Ooh.
Chicago.
Yep. Good ball player.
Dude, he's awesome.
Good ball
And
player.
if you guys watch the live feed, Justin tried to guess it and he got it wrong.
He did.
Yeah. I did. Big time.
So
Yep.
I'm going to go with the guy that I thought it was, who's also a great safety right now,
and got paid.
Minka Fitzpatrick.
Yep.
Yep, got paid too, and
Got
deserves
paid.
it.
Yeah,
Dude
absolutely.
is a beast.
Good ball
Going
player.
from Miami to the Steelers and the turn he made.
Oh, yeah.
Oh God, he's amazing.
So we'll stay with the football theme, and me being the elder statesman of the group,
No.
I'm going to do a throwback to all. I know, friend of the show Steve will know this one. Larry Zonka.
Dude, Larry Zonka was the
Yes,
man.
he was a beast, man.
Fullback for the Miami Dolphins.
Yes,
Yep.
and
Was he a fullback or actual running
He was
back?
a fullback.
He was a fullback.
And,
right?
and you can go back and look at YouTube videos, and
Yeah.
he's got the broken nose, man. It's crazy.
He's the picture of football back in the 80s.
I mean, he was a
70s
baller.
and
The guy
80s.
was a baller, man, and he's won several Super Bowls with the Dolphins.
Yep.
So hey, man, Larry Zonka.
He was part of the undefeated team,
yes,
was he not?
yep, he was. So there you go.
All right, is it me?
Yep.
I'm going to keep it football and go with friend of the show, Tyler, said Steven Jackson,
And I have that.
and spells it the correct way with a V.
Yeah,
I noted that.
And the initials matches mine. So
it does.
like you, Steven Jackson.
I did that too.
Your
He was
cousin.
a beast. For those who don't remember him,
He was an animal.
guy was a beast,
He
man.
was an animal.
Let's keep it football still. Brandon Carr,
Yes.
Yeah.
corner, play for the Cowboys. And
Who did he play for before the Cowboys?
I'm not sure.
I want to say Tennessee, yeah, but I don't think that's right.
I can't remember.
Texan? No.
If you know,
You know.
throw it out there.
No. Yeah, we'll leave it to the viewers. You tell us.
Yeah, tell us.
But I'll look it up because it's going to bother us.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Dougie.
I'm gonna stay football because this has a CSR tie, and I know, Mysterious Tech guy's a Steeler fan. Mark, all the Steeler fans that we have on the show. See if you guys remember this running back from Carolina, Willie Parker.
Willie Parker, nice.
Everybody remember that?
Yeah, he
Tar
he
Heel?
was big on this. I know he was a Tar Heel.
Yeah, Tar Heel.
He was big on the Super Bowl run back
Yep,
in the day.
absolutely.
With Antoine Randall.
Willie Parker.
It was the. Didn't think about that.
Don't say that.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think this guy just joined the Panthers. Is currently this year. Chris Westry.
No.
Oh, sorry, dude. I got
Yeah.
another one for you though.
That's okay.
He did.
But Chris Westry.
Yep.
Okay.
What? Ah. Yes. I love you.
Are you,
No.
Did you actually get that?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
they're of their wishes.
Should I keep it football or should I go some other sport?
I mean,
Put
I've
it
got
on sport.
one more football, and then I got some
yeah, but
baseball.
I can go another sport.
Go on sport. I got one football I have to mention.
Okay.
Have to.
I'm going to go basketball.
Okay.
All right.
Which was hard.
Do it.
And this guy is big
Yep.
Mm.
Yep.
and he can jump
Okay.
and he wears a Superman thing when he dunks. Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard.
Nice.
Yep. I got that one.
Very nice.
Former Hornet.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I thought he played well with us.
He
I
did.
was
He
kind of
did.
pissed that
He did.
he left.
He did. All right. So final football one for me, and the only reason I'm throwing this one out there is because it's Panther related. So I went to the Wayback Machine on this one, guys. I know you guys. are-
What's a time machine so in?
Number 39, he was on the original Panther team, the original inaugural team, Brett Maxey.
Oh, Brett Maxey.
Yep, he played 2 seasons. Played 2 seasons for the Panthers. Actually was a pretty good DB.
Was he?
Yep.
I actually saw that name, but I just didn't put it
Yep.
down.
Brett Maxey Pad.
Hey now.
You're an all-star. I'm going to go basketball with old Justin over there.
Okay.
Jeremy Grant.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jeremiah Grant.
Jeremiah Grant.
And,
Jeremiah
and
Grant.
basketball was hard.
Jeremy?
Man. I didn't see many 3-9s in
No.
basketball.
It's like, I feel like they don't really hit. After you hit 32 and 33.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, well, I guess 34 too because
Yeah.
Kevin Durant. But
And I actually really like him.
Jeremy Grant, yeah.
Yeah.
He's on the Pistons,
Mhm.
and I'm pretty sure this year he averaged like 20 points for them.
Yeah, he balled
Had a
out
good
for him.
season. Yep.
Yep.
I'm gonna steal Stevens.
You son of a-
Okay.
I actually really like this dude. If he would have stayed healthy,
Yeah.
he could have possibly been like a third back on the team.
Yep.
Reggie Bonifon,
Oh yeah. I liked Bonfon.
and of course he had that really big run against. Was it No, it wasn't Houston. What was the game that Christian McCaffrey went off for like 200 yards? And they pulled him?
Jacksonville?
Yeah, Jacksonville.
Jacksonville.
Yeah, and Reggie had that like 60-yard touchdown.
Yeah.
And Bonafide's been a Panther like what 20 times because
Yeah.
we cut
Yeah.
him, picked him up,
Yeah,
cut him,
yeah.
picked him up. So yeah, definitely. I'm gonna go baseball.
Nice.
Go a Cardinal
Okay.
who came within 1 strike of a no hitter last week
Mm.
against the Pirates.
Mm.
Miles Michaelis,
Oh, I did see that.
1 strike, and I was watching it. And the guy from Pittsburgh got a base hit over Bader's head in center field. 1 strike from a no hitter.
Damn, it got away from Bader.
The outfield was playing in because they didn't want any balls dropping.
Yeah.
You got to give the guy credit; he crushed it. So Miles Michaelis, who and we'll get to that later about how he's pitching this year. He's pitching actually well for the Cardinals. So there you go.
All right. I'm going to go one more NBA player, and this is back in the day.
Sure.
Greg Ostertag.
Yep, Ostertag,
I think he played for the Jazz.
Jazz.
It's Greg Ostertag. And if you guys are wondering, yes, I Googled that one.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So, all right, just throwing it out there.
What you got? Any
I
more?
got no mas.
I'm gonna throw the Hornet connection here. Guy that played for the Hornets, who was the 2nd round draft pick in 1988.
Ooh,
Tom Tolbert.
Tolbert.
God.
Toby?
Google it.
Todozer?
Toldozer.
All right. So Steven, you got a NASCAR? You got a nice car?
I've got one more baseball,
Okay.
and then I've got a NASCAR and 2 hockeys.
I have 2 NASCARs.
Okay, so I'll hit it with the baseball real quick. Rafael Soriano
Oh yeah.
for when you play for the Braves, actually,
Yep,
we're 39.
Yep.
Hit your go ahead and hit both NASCARs,
Okay.
and then I'll do my hockeys.
I think the most famous 3-9, and somebody said that in the pre-show,
It was Sarah.
was Ryan Newman.
Yep.
And I even put it was the Alltel sponsored
Yeah.
39. I had to do this one, guys. This is a CSR favorite, right?
Okay.
Dick Trickle.
Dick Trickle.
Dick.
Dick
Oh.
Trickle drove the 39 pedigree
Yes.
ride for 2 seasons.
I mean, that dude would be the pedigree.
Good old Dick.
Dick Trickle.
I'm telling you right now, if I owned a Cup team and Dick Trickle walks in
Oh.
and he said, "Hey, I'm Dick Trickle," I'm like, "Dude, you're driving."
And-
I don't even want to see you drive.
and rest in peace, Dick
Yes.
Trickle.
I have one more NASCAR that I guess you didn't get.
Nope.
Was are you done after
Yep,
that?
that's it.
All right, so I'll just hit mine real quick. Ryan Sieg currently drives the Xfinity Series. And
Correct.
then in hockey, Dominic Hasek,
Mhm.
he was a goalie.
Yep.
And then one of our fellow or former Hurricanes, Alex Nedeljkovic.
Ned.
Ned.
There you
Yes.
go.
Nedeljkovic.
And
Nice.
he's with the Red Wings.
Red Wings,
now.
yep. So that was it. And again, as always, at the end of Wheel of Numbers,
Throw
please,
some out there.
please let us know if we missed somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we missed anybody big. Justin, do you have anything to add with 39?
Nah.
Is it your favorite number?
Nope.
Me either. So yeah, just let us know if we missed anybody. I saw you put your hand up.
Raise your hand if you've been 39 before.
Oh no, I'm flipping my phone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You said what?
If you've been 39 before.
I've got 10 years.
Yeah, give it 10 years, Doug.
So
Silent manager, don't lie. We all know you're 25.
I'm trying to think 39. Was that a good year? I don't know. I'm still here. I
I
guess
mean, it was
was
80 years ago. We
I
don't
guess,
know.
I guess it was. So. All right,
So
cool.
that-
There's another round of Wheel of Numbers. So, hey, man, throw some out there like Steven said. If there's some we forgot, refresh
Nice.
our memory. Yeah, that was Bud Light.
Bud Light.
Bud Light. All right, Charlotte FC.
Charlotte FC.
Go with it.
All right. So right now we're 6-2-8. And if you guys didn't know with soccer, the draws are 2.
Yes.
I wish we were 6-8-2, but whatever. But 6-2-8, 19 points, 7th in the Eastern Conference. We were going to cover 2 weeks since we were off for a little bit.
yeah.
We did beat the Red Bulls 2-0.
Nice.
Derek Jones had his first goal ever,
All right.
and Ruiz had his first assist ever too.
Correct.
And Bender had another goal.
Bender. Nice.
Bender.
Benda.
So, and that was our first victory for interim head coach Christian Latanzio.
Correct.
Latanzio.
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 You gotta put a little
little pasta sauce in
Yeah,
that fucking
yeah.
saying.
put a little garlic on
A
it.
little garlic. So after that, we did draw against Columbus on Saturday, 1-1.
Correct.
And I have to tell you, we are part of the Sports Center not top 10 because that goal that we gave up was awful.
Yeah, it was terrible.
He went up like past the goalie box, I guess the square that's right in front of
Yep,
it,
yep.
going after it.
Oh, yeah.
It was awful.
It was pretty bad.
And if you guys haven't seen it, this is a perfect thing if you're a goalie coach for soccer
Yeah.
to show what not to do.
Yeah, it was
Because
pretty
literally he went after the ball. There was 2. I'm guessing they're strikers or
Yeah,
whatever
right,
they
right.
are, right there. So he didn't get to the ball, and the goalie's just wide open.
bad. Yeah.
So
I think we said we could have scored that.
yeah, Chris John Colinia, terrible dude. Come on, you gotta do better.
Yep.
But our next game is against CF Montreal on Thursday.
Correct.
Thursday night game.
Correct.
So that'd be pretty cool. I'm actually off on Thursday. I had kind of debated about maybe going, see if I can still find some cheap tickets. Probably ain't gonna go. I'm probably gonna chill and watch it at the house. But yeah, whatever. So
Cool. But I
anything-
mean, I think they've had a solid season, man.
I mean,
For an
with all-
inaugural team,
yeah, with all the turmoil of losing your coach in the middle of the season, being the first time team ever,
right?
Yeah.
I think they're doing pretty good. The goalie's got to get a little better. Like, come on, dude. But you've been on Sports Run Not Top 10 and now getting roasted by the CSR
That-
podcast. So I
that's
think
the-
if you, I
That's
think
the
got
way
enough.
you don't want to get
Yeah,
on there.
exactly. So can you just make a crazy, like, end of the game goal save, smacking around,
Right.
and hit somebody in the face?
Right.
So,
Well, there at the beginning, I thought he was like balling out.
well, I mean, I'm not saying he's not a bad goalie. He just made a bad play.
Yeah.
And it
Yeah.
was a really bad play.
Hey, man, he effed up.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Everybody does it.
He FC'd up.
Yep. Nice.
So it is what it is.
So leading us still with stats, goal wise, is Swiderski.
Yep.
With 4 goals, and a cool thing that's going to happen starting in 2023. Apple TV will carry all MLS and league games for the next 10 years.
I did
I
see
saw
that.
that.
Starting in
That's
2023.
pretty cool.
So us being newbies to soccer, being kind of cool to kind of easier way to get into it is we can watch all those
Right.
games with Apple TV.
Yeah.
Apple sponsor us.
Which is a great segue, Stephen. I wanted to bring this up.
Okay.
I actually am subscribed to Apple TV right now, and there's a series on there that my wife and I started watching.
Okay.
Ted Lasso,
Oh, I've heard of Lasso. Yeah.
and I highly recommend it.
Okay.
And if you don't know the quick story of it, he is a college coach who's real, he's real, I guess, enthusiastic. And what happens is a club in England, basically the owner and his wife, they split up because he cheats on her. She gets the team. She hires him to come coach soccer, and he's a football coach. She wants to run the team in the ground. Okay? So that's what happens. He comes and actually does good, and it's just a good series, man. It'll make you learn soccer.
Oh, that's nice. That's pretty cool.
So I would recommend it if you have Apple TV. Go out and watch it. There's 2 seasons down. I think they're getting ready to start season 3.
Because is it Jason Sudeikis is the head coach?
Yeah, it's pretty.
He's pretty
He's
funny.
pretty funny. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest with you guys. So if you haven't checked it out, I know you don't like watch sports stuff, but there's a lot involved in this other than sports. It's pretty cool. I would check it out. Highly recommend it.
All right, cool.
Nice.
Cool.
So Apple TV sponsor us and Ted Lasso.
Yeah.
very,
Sponsors.
very cool.
So I think we're going left now, y'all.
Yeah, we are,
Going left.
and we went a little right
Yeah.
and left.
Hey, nice.
We did.
Nice.
We did.
So NASCAR, we're going to cover real quick 2 weeks of that, which Cup Series and Xfinity Series were off last weekend.
For Father's Day.
Yep, it's just Truck Series ran. So we were in Sonoma, California. Kyle Busch wins the Truck Series, and I kind of have a quick get off my lawn of that.
Okay.
I get he owns a truck series,
But I know what you're gonna say.
but can you not just race in the Cup?
Why is he driving?
Even in Xfinity, you
I
can
know.
race Xfinity. Leave truck alone.
But
let,
you're saying
let these younger guys get
Yeah,
into
exactly,
it.
exactly.
Like, dude, you are a seasoned vet.
I've had that argument as well.
It's just annoying to me.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Xfinity Series was on a bye week again on Sonoma. We'll call it bye week. I don't know what you want to call it.
Off week.
So Daniel Suarez wins the Cup Series.
First time win.
Yep, first time win, and becomes the first Mexican-born driver to win a Cup Series.
Correct.
Nice.
So congratulations, Suarez. I think he's on Trackhouse Racing. Jason Marks and Pitbull own that.
Yep.
Well, Jason Marks owns what is it called? Oh my God, what's that go-kart place? GoPro.
GoPro.
In Mooresville.
Yep.
So congratulations. I think he's a first-time owner too.
Yeah, big
And
win,
they're
man.
doing really good because I think they have him and Ross Chastain.
I think that's his teammate.
So they're having a hell of a year.
Yeah.
They're doing really well.
Yeah.
12th different driver and 12th different driver. 12th different winner and 4th first time
First
winner
time
this
winner.
year.
Right.
Sorry, I don't know why I couldn't read that.
Oh, that's fine.
But so it's been a crazy year for NASCAR, honestly, if you haven't been paying attention.
And
like-
there's a long way to go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um,
And I know in that race, Reddick finished 35th, a lap 67. He had to go to the garage to fix his brakes, and it came out that screws that held the rotor backed out, and some had broken off, so his rotor was just screwed up.
not good.
Yeah, he wasn't racing, so I think
Truex was 26th.
Sixth.
yeah.
And
And
Harvick was 4th.
Harvick had a good week.
And he had a good run.
Yeah.
Which I got a little bit of a get off my lawn there.
All right, good.
Can I say that?
Sure.
We're going to update the standings here.
Yeah.
And I know NASCAR's put a big emphasis on winning.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
But I'm a NASCAR fan back when the points were the points.
Yeah.
Okay? And Harvick has been steady this year.
Mhm.
He finishes 4th. He was only 4 points below the cutoff. He finishes 4th, and now he's 7 points below.
So he is -3 for him now.
He had a good finish, and
Yeah.
he dropped 3 points.
Yeah.
The point system's screwed,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
And if you want to make a lot of emphasis on winning, I feel like that's right.
But top
like-
5s and top 10s,
Oh.
you should get some incentive there, too.
Oh yeah, because if that was the case, Reddick would be
Exactly.
top 10 right now for me.
So that's my get off my lawn. I think the point system needs to be revamped. They've done it 100 million times. There's an example.
Right.
Harvick finished 4th and dropped 3 points.
Yeah, that doesn't make a whole lot of
It's kind of
sense.
weird. So there you go. NASCAR, get your shit together. All right.
Again, there was a bye week for the Cup and Xfinity race again. Trucks were in Knoxville, and Todd Gillian did win the
Yep,
Truck Series
yep.
race. Next week, they're all in Nashville.
Right. That's where, yep.
Nashville.
The Nashville Super Speedway.
Going
Nashville.
left.
That would be the Ally 400
Ally
for the big boys.
big boys.
Updated standings. You got it? You want me to do it?
Unless you got it, that's fine.
I've got the top 3 and then where our guys are. Is that
Okay,
cool?
yeah, that's fine.
This is the playoff standings.
Let's do it.
I've
Playoffs.
Got, I mean, yeah,
Playoffs.
playoffs. I've got Ross Chastain leading points right now.
Dude's had a hell of a year.
Elliott's still sitting pretty solid at 2.
Yeah.
Logano's holding steady at 3.
2 wins is gonna help that.
Right now, Truex is 10th. Harvick is 17th, 7 points below the cutoff.
Yeah.
Reddick's right behind him at 18:42
Yeah.
from the cutoff.
Well, it's killing Reddick as DNFs.
Yeah, the DNFs. Yep.
He's had a rough year with mechanical issues.
And think about it, he's only 42 points
Yeah.
below the cutoff, so
So every other race that he isn't having these issues or
it's
gets
almost
wrecked.
feast or famine with him.
Yeah, it's kind of like fantasy football.
Yeah.
Like some guys are just touchdowns.
Right.
You know, you have to rely on those touchdowns
Right.
to win a game.
Right.
And I do have a cool story.
Go.
And I have to get on my lawn about Tyler because I did meet him this past weekend.
Okay.
He was enjoying his off weekend. He's friends with friend of the show, Kyle, who was his mom's Ellen, who was in our live chat. Met them saw him out and about. Real cool guy. We talked for a second. I didn't want to bother him about CSR just because he was off. He was having a good time with his friends. You got to talk to him for a minute, but just real cool guy, very chill. But Tyler, was good meeting you, man. I know you may not remember because it was real quick. It was real quick. Hey, what's up, man? I'm Steven. I'm Tyler. Boom, there it was. But I have a get on my lawn about you that I didn't notice when we were out and about. That I will tell you guys here in a little
Okay.
bit. So that's it. So go Reddick.
Go Harvick.
Go Truex.
That's what I was getting ready to say. I guess he done dropped you.
He's like, huh?
All right, cool. NASCAR, good job. Like I said, they're in Nashville this week, correct?
They are in Nashville.
All right, cool. We're going to go to NBA news and finals. Let's do
Yeah.
finals first. Let's update the finals, or just
Well,
let's talk about it.
yeah.
The champs.
The champs. I think Doug, you're the only person to pick the Warriors.
Yeah.
And I did pick them in 5.
Real close though.
They won in 6.
They won in 6.
So
Just to recap, I did pick Boston in 6. So,
Boston.
I have Boston in 7.
yeah. So good series.
Oh yeah.
Golden State just shows how they just flex their muscles.
Well, and they've been there.
Yeah, they have.
They've been there.
Tatum disappeared.
He did.
Yeah, yeah, he was
and,
gone.
And me and friend of the show Tyler, we were talking. We were playing video games last night, and we just Tatum's. I think he'd be a good number 2, like really good number 2. I don't think he's the leader of the team,
Probably so.
but he is a superstar.
Sure he is.
But there's a lot of superstars that aren't number 1s,
yeah.
like Kyrie Irving. As much as we all don't want, as much as we don't really like the guy, he is a superstar,
He
but
is.
he is a number 2.
Yeah,
He's not a number 1.
I agree.
I feel like if you put, and I just thought of this, but I feel like if you put Jason Tatum with a Damian Lillard
Or Giannis.
or Giannis,
Yeah, yeah.
That would be a really good,
Yeah.
really good team.
because I feel like in the clutch, you can't really rely on Jason Tatum.
Sure.
Well, he set the NBA record for the most turnovers in the playoffs.
In the
Yeah.
playoffs,
In the playoffs,
And what last game he had?
it was like
13
like
points.
100, dude.
he had over 100
It was
turnovers
crazy.
in the
Yeah.
playoffs this year.
And again, let's make this very clear. Stephen, you were on record last week, I know, talking about how you like Tatum.
I do really like him.
And I know we are Carolina guys.
Yeah.
We do not like Duke,
Yeah.
but we're being objective right now.
Yeah.
We just mentioned Kyrie Irving,
Well-
another Dookie,
Well, for me, when they get from
to the pros.
I
Yeah.
kind of look past that.
But the point
Except
is,
for Grayson Allen.
we're being objective
Yes.
with this, right?
Yes.
We could just say, well, he went to Duke, screw him.
Right.
So
No,
we're not doing that.
That's
I just wanna-
completely-
I just want to make that noted.
no, it's
Yeah.
completely different when they get in the NBA. Like,
Yeah.
That goes away.
There was
pretty
only
much.
one person that I hate entirely because they went to Duke and because they're, for me, a piece of crap. And that's Grayson Allen.
No, he's a piece of crap.
Yeah.
He is what he is.
So, Curry does get his first Finals MVP.
Again, CSR, Charlotte kid.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
have to shout that out.
And which is crazy. You got to think how good he's been.
Yes.
He has not had one Finals MVP yet.
Finally got
Yeah,
it.
that's crazy. Because what KD got it.
Right. Yep.
Andre Iguodala got it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know who else has gotten it.
Well,
I didn't look. I went to go back and look it up.
he did get his 4th title,
Yeah.
which ties LeBron.
Yep.
So you got to. I mean, hats off to Curry. I mean, I know I joke about. I'm a UNC. I'm a Charlotte graduate. He went to Davidson, which was a bit of a rivalry there. But Curry's the man. I mean, I got nothing but respect and props for that kid.
Dude, at the start of this NBA season, if you would have told me Golden State would have won the
You wouldn't have
NBA
believed that.
championship,
There's no
I
way.
would have said no.
They weren't even on your radar.
But what?
No.
But like, what a like. How does that happen? You become like one of the worst teams in the NBA,
Yeah.
and then like 1 year turn around like that.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, they have the talent.
And that particular year, they
Yeah.
were so down.
Yeah,
They had a ton of
they had
injuries.
so much. Yeah,
I mean, they did.
Yep, you're right. And they had so much talent already on the team.
They got healthy, and they added some pieces.
Yep.
But when they went up against when it was Boston Golden State, I was like, Golden State does not have the size
Yeah.
to deal with a Jalen Brown,
Right.
a Jason Tatum, like even Marcus Smart.
The dog and Marcus Smart.
Like
yeah.
like they don't have the size to
Yeah.
deal with that defensively.
Right.
All right.
But Andrew Wiggins showed up.
He was the man.
And I've noted that. I'm really happy to see him get a championship.
yeah.
Because I really like the kid, and he averaged 18, almost 19 points a game,
He
and almost
showed
9
up, dude.
rebounds.
I'm gonna tell you,
a game.
Wiggins was in the MVP conversation.
he
was.
and when he got drafted, I loved the kid,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I was like, man, this kid's gonna be awesome. He seems very humble.
Mhm.
He seems like he just knows to the grindstone kind of guy. I just feel like he kind of got shifted a lot.
He's
Yeah.
the
So you can get
guy.
comfortable.
He is the ideal guy you'd love to have on your team.
Yeah. He's the perfect number 3 guy.
Absolutely.
And just shout out Curry. He did average 31 points a game, 5 assists, 6 rebounds, and shot almost 42% from three.
Yep.
And we have to talk about the Warriors defense. The Warriors defense really set the tone
He did.
Yeah.
towards the end of the season or the end of the series.
And Draymond played well.
He did. I just wish he'd shut his mouth.
I totally agree with you.
He's running his mouth a little bit too much now.
If we talk about his on the court performance,
Yes.
I'm gonna give him his props.
Yes.
Off the court, yeah, he needs to shut the hell up.
You can talk your junk, but now it's getting a little.
Yeah, but he's crossing the line.
Yeah, this is getting a little
he's
too
getting
much now.
disrespectful.
Like, yeah, exactly.
You need to shut up.
Like, just relax, dude. We know you won. We know you
right.
you have.
But you didn't
4
do it by
championships.
yourself.
No,
You were a piece.
you're not the number 1 on that team.
right, exactly.
You weren't the number 2 on that team either.
Shit. You were the number 4 on that
Yeah.
team.
But he did step it up in the finals.
He did on the court. Did good. Just relax with the shit talking
I
a little
agree.
bit, dude.
He needs to shut up.
Just you don't see Curry or Clay
Nah.
saying this or
Show
Wiggins.
some class.
Yeah.
Come on,
Just-
have a little bit of class.
Exactly.
Yourself.
Act like you've been there before. You've
Yep.
been there 3 times before
Yep.
this.
Yep.
Steve Kerr does get his 9th championship too.
Man, it's crazy.
5 as a player, 4 as a coach.
It's crazy.
So, hats off to the Warriors though.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we're always on point for our guy Steph.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
And probably the most selfless superstar in sports.
Yeah. He's the man.
I would say in sports,
Yeah.
he's probably the most selfless superstar there is.
And we got the Charlotte connection, the Hornet connection with Dale.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool to see the local kid. I mean, he was the first unanimous MVP
Yep.
ever.
Yep.
See, I mean, that's
when it-
right here in our backyard.
When he dropped 400 threes.
Yeah, I mean,
Yep.
it's right here in our
Like-
backyard, so that's kind of cool.
He's gonna go down. People are talking about his one of the best point guards of all time. He's gonna go down as one of the greatest of all time.
He's
Oh, yeah.
he's one of the greatest. He's the greatest shooter.
Oh, hands
ever,
down,
He-
ever.
you can't compete with that.
He's in the same topic as MJ, LeBron,
Kareem, Kobe.
Kareem, Kobe,
Oh, he's-
Shaq.
He's getting there.
He's an all timer.
Yes.
No, he completely changed the game.
Yes.
Like you never saw someone pulling up 5 feet in half court
Half court. Yeah.
and just draining it.
And I'm gonna tell you what, he might be the one that's changed the game more than anybody.
Yeah.
Well,
See,
it became a 3-point league.
Yes. I mean, what do kids do now?
That's all.
What-
they,
what-
that's
what
all
are
they
they doing?
practice. That's all
They're
they
shooting
practice.
threes. That's
Yeah.
all they're doing.
Yeah.
They don't want to dunk anymore.
Yeah.
No.
They want to pull up.
Because I would say probably him and MJ are the most influential on the game of basketball.
Probably so.
Because when MJ started the Air Jordan dunking on people, that's what everybody wanted to do.
The poster.
Yes,
Posterizing.
yes,
yeah.
exactly. Now everybody's. I'm gonna try to hit this 3 from the logo.
Yep.
I'm gonna try to hit from the Jerry West logo. I'm gonna try to hit from the
Exactly,
half court
exactly.
logo. So that's a great point, Justin. Like he changed the game more than
Yeah.
anybody else besides maybe Jordan.
Yeah.
Again, I mean, I'm proud of the kid, man.
Yep.
So hats off and congratulations to the Warriors.
Yep.
So
And
now
ha-
we
and
now
hats off to the Celtics for putting up
Oh,
a good
absolutely,
series.
yeah.
So,
so now we get to go
to this shit show.
to our local team, who I mean we're fans. Come on, now, it's our team.
Yeah.
But we had the title of this episode being
No coach. No problem.
right.
Problem.
So the Hornets are a jilted lover, I guess, this week. We got a commitment from Kenny Atkinson. He was going to be our coach.
Yeah,
And then after Golden State wins their title,
he stays.
he decides, nah, you know what? I'm going to stay home.
And during the whole celebration for Golden State,
Right.
Steve Kerr did comment about it,
He did.
and he had said maybe he hadn't. He didn't really talk to his family about it.
Yeah.
He didn't really reconsider everything.
Sure.
But like, why would you not talk to your family before taking the job?
Right.
His family wants to stay on the West Coast. They
Right.
really like it out there.
Right.
I feel like if I'm a business and I offer you a job and say, hey, we want you to move to the West Coast. This is what your salary is going to be.
Right.
Think about it. Your first reaction is not going to be, I'll take it.
Yeah.
If you have a family at home.
Right.
What's your first reaction going to be?
I mean, talk to everyone that, would be going with me.
Yes.
Like, make sure that, hey, we're not just picking up one day and going completely
Right,
across the United
right,
States. Like, are we cool with this?
Right.
Are we
You're
okay
gonna be-
with this move?
You're going to be like, for one, that should have been a conversation he already had when he was interviewing for the job.
Right.
Because you would say, hey, if I get this job, what do you think about
Right.
us moving to the East Coast
Right.
again?
Especially if you have kids, too, because if
Yeah.
they're younger kids and they're in school,
Yeah.
like, how is that going to affect them?
And he's been in Golden State
like,
for a while.
Well, I think he's been on the lease on the West Coast for like 2 years.
But that's what I'm saying.
3 years.
So you're
Yeah.
there, and the company,
Yeah.
as you put it, has to grant him time to weigh all that.
And
Do you understand what I'm saying?
the thing is, though, like, I feel like they did, and he accepted.
And he accepted.
yeah.
And that's the big thing is
Yeah,
like, I'll take
exactly.
the job. I'm here for you guys, blah, blah. And then 5 days later, he's like, nah, never mind.
well, we
had-
interviewed him 3 times.
Oh yeah,
Like, you had plenty of knowledge about
And that's-
you were a candidate.
And that's the most frustrating part is like, dude, you knew
Yeah.
you were you had a real shot of getting this job.
Yeah.
yeah.
So you didn't think about your family and your
And-
job or your, the
And
kids
that's
going to
your
school.
that's your ultimate goal is you want to be a head coach.
Yeah.
My thoughts on this is I think that Steve Kerr is possibly 1 or 2 years out from
And he
from
thinks
retirement.
he can inherit that.
And I think
position.
he wants to take over with Steph.
and that's fine.
I heard that skip too.
Yeah, sorry guys, there was a skip there.
That's right, and that's fine. But like Steven said, think it through.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like you had one interview you're like, okay, I don't think I'm getting it. I'm not going to worry about talking to my family about it. I'll talk to my family. I'm probably not getting it. So let's not even think twice about
Sure.
it.
Yeah.
You had 3 interviews with it. Like, you knew you were in the running for
Yeah.
it.
Right.
You had a real shot having to move from San Francisco
Right.
to Charlotte.
Right.
Right.
That's probably as furthest you can get.
Yeah.
And that's a big move.
Yeah.
And you wonder if did he sit down and talk to Steph?
I'm sure he sat down and talked to Steve Kerr.
Well, I mean, I'm talking
Yeah.
about Steph. Steph
Yeah.
has a connection to the Hornets.
Well, I mean,
an indirect connection.
Yeah.
How's Charlotte? He could talk to him about, living here, all that kind of stuff.
Right.
So there was that connection, but I'm not going to hate on the guy. I mean, we all kind of dogged him when we heard the news. But you know what, man? If he don't want to be here, I don't want him here.
I agree with it.
I don't want him here.
I agree with that 110%.
So
Kenny, get off my lawn. Like that, it just annoys me because
it was a Bush move.
You could have said no,
It was a Bush
and been
League move.
done with it.
It was a Bush
Yeah.
League move. I mean, it was.
but we went forward. We told the other candidate that we're probably going to hire, we're going to go a different route.
Hey, by the way, can we talk to you again?
And then a week later, we're like groveling back
Like-
to him, like, I'm so sorry, we should have picked you.
Yeah. Hey bud, can you come back?
Yeah. So now that we're done with the guy that didn't want to be here, we have
Right.
a guy that possibly wants to be here.
Right.
There's only really 2 lead candidates: is Terry Stouts and Mike D'Antoni.
Yeah.
Mike D'Antoni met with MJ today, so we don't know where it's going to go there.
It could be breaking news.
They could be. It could break. We could break while we're recording.
I think all indications are people think that it's going to happen.
Yes. The biggest thing about them is their problem is coaching defense,
Yes.
and what is our main problem?
Yeah, defense.
Defense. So I think D'Antoni would be the best spot. I think that's really actually going to help LaMelo the
Sure.
most
Sure, it will.
because their point guard, their guards, and their offense is ridiculous.
Right.
But if we did go a different route without not going Stouts or D'Antoni, it's going to take several weeks. and we have something coming up on Thursday,
Yeah.
and it's called the NBA draft.
NBA draft.
So we kind of need a head coach. I mean, the other people that we could go for that have been linked to us possibly is Quinn Snyder,
Right.
which Sam Cassell, which actually I wouldn't mind. That Jay Lungaring, I can't say his name, is assistant for the Clippers, who's all about defense.
Right.
And then Frank Vogel.
Yeah. Who knows? I mean, at this point, who knows?
Right.
But speaking of the draft, we have 2 picks,
We do.
2 first-round picks.
Yep.
13 and 15.
Trade
correct?
him.
Yep.
And that seems to be popular opinion,
Fuck
Justin.
Duke.
and the 45th pick.
Yeah, is to package a deal with those picks in mind
Yep.
to bring in somebody.
And
Not someone.
Well,
The someone.
yeah, exactly.
I think I sent you guys a projected trade, which if we could do it, I would do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
It'd be Miles Bridges and PJ Washington and the 13th pick for DeAndre Ayton and Cameron Johnson.
Right.
Yeah.
I would do that in a heartbeat, and we still have the 15th pick
Yeah.
Yep.
to work with something.
And I did see a report this week that the Hornets are a little, I guess, reluctant to
Yeah.
pay Bridges the max.
Yeah.
That has been surfacing this week.
Yeah.
While we all like Bridges, don't know if that's I don't know if that's what we do. Do we try to keep him on a max? What do y'all think?
I don't think he's a max player.
I don't think he's developed all the way to a max player yet.
My thing about Bridges is I don't think he's a max player right now.
Will he be?
I think that he has progressed every
Right.
single year
Sure he
that
has.
he has been in
Sure
here.
he has.
And this year he averaged 20 points. So next year he might average
Sure.
22. The next 24.
Right.
My biggest thing about him is not his offense, is his defense. And
Yeah.
he's lazy on defense.
I agree with that.
So I don't think he's a max player. I think at best he's like a number 3 guy.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, right now it's not what we need, so a max contract really doesn't make sense.
Well, and do we have the cap space for that right now? I don't think we do.
Probably not.
With the Hayward contract, I mean, I don't even know if we have the contract to match that if someone offered it.
Well, I mean, if you trade for Ayton, you got to pay him.
Yeah, but that's taking PJ Washington's salary off there, which he's about to get paid too.
He's gonna have to.
So
even if
I mean,
it's not here.
taking that. But
He's gonna get paid. It
Right.
might not be here.
right,
But we're going back to what you said about Hayward. Another report today, per a source, Pacers and Hornets talking about moving Hayward to Indiana for Miles Turner.
I would do that.
You're getting
Yep.
that off the books.
Yeah,
So
And he would be a little cheaper than Ayton too.
Sure.
he's
I mean,
also older.
And we all
Yeah.
discussed, that's not going to be a straight up deal. We'll have to throw something else in. We know that.
we have to. There's no way they're going to take that straight up.
but
If they
again-
take that straight up, holy crap!
But again, that's another, surfacing report this week. So I don't know, man. But all I know is we got the damn draft coming up Thursday.
And let's say, barring we trade our picks, a lot of mock drafts
Right.
have us taking, and this is I would say probably 80% of the mock drafts I've seen take as Mark Williams from Duke, which I kind of like.
Yeah.
I actually really like Mark
Yeah,
Williams.
take
I mean, the Duke thing aside.
Yeah,
I mean,
as a player, I think
is it a need?
yes,
Yes.
he's like 7'2", 2'4",
It's a need.
250.
It's a need.
Yep.
He had one of the biggest wingspans in the NBA right now.
It's a need.
And another one who I'm not a huge fan of is Jeremy Sochan,
I've heard
the
that one.
forward from Baylor,
I don't think any of us are a fan of him.
which are both defensive-minded players.
Hmm.
And again, we need help on defense. But Sochan he has a Grayson Allen vibe.
He
Sturdy.
comes across as a goon.
Yes,
And I hate. I'm not being disrespectful.
but
He
that's
comes across with that goon game.
well, he's a dirty,
Yeah,
just dirty.
It's a goon game.
Yeah.
That's what it is to me.
So it'd be fun. Like I said, I would really like Mark Williams, but if we can package these picks
Right.
and a certain player, Hayward, love Hayward, I
Sure,
really do. Just
sure.
not available, and he has his if he would redo his contract,
Right.
love it even more.
Yeah.
If we could do that to get an 8-10 or a Turner,
Right.
something like that, or Jared Allen, but
I think we're all in agreement with that.
I would take that.
Yeah.
So
But anything can happen. We'll see. Kupchak, I got a lot of faith in Kupchak. I think he'll do the right
and
thing.
this is going to be his draft. He
Yeah,
doesn't, have,
yeah,
he doesn't have a coach.
He'll do the right thing.
Yeah.
So, all right, cool. Anything else NBA guys?
Go Hornets.
Buzz City.
And they did compare Mark Williams to Clint Capella.
Yeah.
And Jeremy Sochan as Kyle Kuzma.
Right.
So there you go.
All right. I don't know what that was, but all right.
It's my hat smacking the mic.
NHL
Smacking
update. NHL.
So
We are in the finals.
yeah, so it's the Avalanche versus the Lightning.
Friend of the show, Steve,
Yes.
is a he's a lightning guy.
Huge Lightning guy.
to the porta potty.
Go for it. It's a quick update.
It's really quick.
I mean, Avalanche are up 2-1,
Yeah.
and there's been some blowouts in these games.
I'm gonna tell you what, those first two games, the Avalanche look like they're on a different
Oh.
level than anybody on this planet.
And they were, I think, throughout the season as a whole,
Yeah.
I think they were the best team.
Oh, hands down.
I mean, at the very end, I think Florida won the President's Cup. Which
They
is,
did.
But you see where that
which is
where
a
that
friggin-
got
which
them.
is a freaking curse.
It's a curse, man. You don't want it.
A
It's like
curse and a
it's like
half.
the Madden cover.
Yeah.
You don't want that,
Exactly.
and you don't want that. So
Because you can't take
it is what it is. So, but Avalanche, I mean, they beat the Lightning 7-0 the other night. And here comes the Lightning last night, 2-time defending champs. You cannot count these
No,
guys
you
out.
cannot.
And I keep telling friend of the show, Steve, that.
Yeah.
He's texting me during the the match, and I'm like, dude, don't count your boys out.
No, I mean, even I was watching the coverage of the game. Well, it wasn't a coverage; it was like just pre-show
Like
stuff.
pregame.
Yeah, kind of. But it was the day before. Is this a must-win for the Lightning? A lot of people said no. It's not. It's not a must-win.
Dude, I never count them out.
But obviously, any playoff game is a must-win.
Sure it is.
I don't give a shit who you
But
are.
I don't count Tampa out.
No,
I
you
don't, man.
You can't. I know obviously how they played. Last night you can't.
Yep.
So, but I do want to shout out that our Charlotte team, who is now a part of, I think it's the Panthers.
Yeah, the Checkers.
Now, yeah,
They're
They're
tied
the-
with the Panthers.
they're the Wolves.
Right.
They are going to the Calder Cup Finals, which is their finals for triple. I guess you would say triple A hockey.
But I think the Wolves are tied in with the Canes.
yes, that's what. I'm sorry. Yes, that's what I'm
Yes.
talking about. The Wolves are tied
The
with the
Checkers
Canes.
were with
Yeah,
the Canes.
yeah,
and they're with
yeah,
Panthers.
yeah.
So they're
Well,
in the finals.
Yes, the Hurricanes affiliate.
Right. Which
Are-
is good for us.
yes, are
'cause
in
that's
the
our
finals.
that's our feeder.
The Checkers are now with the Panthers. Yeah,
Right.
you're right.
So
I mixed that up a lot.
and the Checkers a couple of years ago won the Calder Cup.
They did.
So cool.
But yeah, the Wolves are in it. And then we just did have breaking news that Austin Matthews for the Maple Leafs wins the Hart Trophy
Oh, cool.
over Connor McDavid and Igor Shesterkin.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah,
That was good.
yeah, I like that.
All right, Game 4 is tomorrow night in Tampa.
Yep.
Game 4 tomorrow night, 8 o'clock in Tampa. All right, anything else in NHL?
Yeah,
Justin?
we got one more thing.
What you got?
Hit it.
What am I hitting? Oh, Shabaka.
There it is.
Okay.
Yeah,
I know we got no Canes news, but
but you always have to do
really,
that.
He really
Yeah.
threw me off on
So,
yeah.
can you do that again from a distance?
Do it.
Nice. All right, cool. We're going to college news. And I will say for everyone who's not hit the crack zone yet, because it is coming up, that may be pacing themselves as we are.
Hey, get in there.
This seems to be a pretty good time for the paying the band break. So that's what's going on
Yeah.
here. So if you hear some mic hitting and all that kind of stuff, we're doing what we got to do.
Yeah, we're taking the breaks.
So, all right. So college news. We're going to start with the College World Series baseball.
Yep.
Right now, I mean, you got Ole Miss and Oklahoma sitting back in the winners, basically in the winners bracket, waiting on the 2 elimination games from today. And the first elimination game, Texas A&M beat Notre Dame, the only remaining ACC team.
Yeah.
So Texas A&M will face Oklahoma tomorrow. The game going on right now is, I think it's Arkansas
Don't you say it.
versus Auburn, and the winner of that will face Ole Miss. I can't say it like he does. When he gets back, he can say it.
Arkansas.
I said Arkansas,
Arkansas
right?
Razorbacks.
And we'll make sure he says it.
Yeah.
But
I
that's-
tried my best.
But that's what's going on right now in the College World Series. So if you haven't been watching it, man, I love college baseball. College baseball's it's different than Major League a little bit. It just is. But if you're not a college baseball fan, start picking it up and watching it. It's pretty cool. Now that someone's returning,
There he is.
I updated one of the remaining college baseball teams who's playing right now.
I tried to say it, but
I pronounced it, I guess, correctly, but it's not a CSR episode if it's not pronounced the way you pronounce it.
Okay. I feel like I know what you're saying.
you know.
You know.
So Ole Miss is playing this team.
Well, the Ole Miss is waiting to play the winner of this team.
I thought Auburn.
They're playing Auburn tonight.
Oh,
You're
well,
the team we need you to pronounce.
okay. And they're up 8-0 against Auburn, by the way.
Oh, okay.
So it is the Arkansas Razorbacks.
There it is.
I couldn't do that justice. So, but that's your update on the College World Series.
Yeah, and I'm going to shout out Vance Honeycutt. Finished the season with 25 home runs,
A Tar Heel record.
57 RBIs, 29 stolen bases,
Yep.
and almost hit 300 for his batting average.
And you mentioned where he's from.
Yeah, he's from Salisbury. He went to Salisbury High School. He was drafted by the Giants coming out of high school in the 20th round, but decided to go to Chapel Hill to help his draft stock. And I think he's available in 2023, 2024 to be drafted. So
Smart though.
So good ball player.
yeah,
If you caught the Super Regionals against what's that team again?
Arkansas Razorbacks.
He made a couple of catches.
Yep.
Nice catches in center field.
He's a good ball player, man.
Yep. All
and
around.
he made a great decision going to college to help his draft stock.
Well, I mean, like you said, he got drafted. I think you said last round.
Yeah, 20th round.
I mean,
By the Giants.
go back, get you an education, and improve your stock.
improve your game in general.
Yeah.
No.
So I thought it was a good one too. So anything else? College baseball.
No.
Let's go to college basketball.
And we had some big news.
Tar Heels just added a grad transfer
Yep.
after missing out on you guy from Baylor.
Yeah. Screw him. He went to Illinois.
Yeah, whatever. Tar Heels pick up grad transfer Pete Nance
Pete Nance.
from
What a name.
Northwestern.
Yep.
And he entered the NBA draft, pulled out before the early entry deadline.
Yeah.
And it was in the transfer portal.
Yep.
And I think he was probably the best available.
He was the best
right
available.
now.
Yeah. After I think it was May. Was it
Right.
May? From Baylor went to
Right.
Illinois. He was the next guy in line, and he made a hell of a choice coming here.
And Hubert reeled him in.
Yep.
So I know the players were again recruiting him on social media.
Oh yeah.
But hey, welcome aboard.
Yeah.
And the Tar Heels right now in a lot of polls are preseason number one.
And he kind of fills that manic void that we have now. He did average 14.5 points a game, 6.5 rebounds. He shot 45% from three
Right.
last year.
Yep.
That's
So
nice.
dude's got a stroke.
And that's like Manic.
Yeah.
But he's already projected to be in the starting lineup, of course.
He's got to be.
So we'll
but
see.
I do feel like our depth has gotten a lot better too with incoming freshmen.
I agree.
I really hope we do play Puff a lot more than we did last year throughout the
I
season.
think he earned that.
He
Yeah.
needs to. He really needs it, especially after the championship game.
Right.
But then we also had some players come back too.
Yes.
The Biscuit Boys are back.
Biscuit boy.
And if you guys don't know who the Biscuit Boys are, that is Lebo, Ferris, Landry, and Watkins. And what happens is if the Tar Heels are close to winning or scoring 100 points,
100 points.
everybody can get a free biscuit and Chapel if they do score
Right.
that.
Right.
And usually if we're up that big, then Biscuit Boys are in, and hopefully they're hitting those free throws to get everybody a free biscuit. So
Right.
Biscuit Boys, thank you for coming back. Nance, we're excited to have you on
Yeah,
the Tar Heel
yeah.
family. I'm so excited for basketball this year.
Yeah.
Man. I'm telling you, this team is about to be ridiculous.
And I'm still proud of what last year's team accomplished. Nobody expected them to be there.
No.
Nobody expected them to do what they did.
they were a bubble team.
Dude,
Yeah.
I mean, you hate losing the national championship, especially being up like we were. But
Yup.
again, it sucks, but I'm still proud of that group. And
Oh.
hopefully they can go back and get it like redemption, like
Yeah.
we did in 17. So I got some Charlotte news real quick, guys.
Okay.
Just want to announce this. I know you guys know that we did basically officially join the AAC,
Mhm.
leaving Conference USA. Well, it's been officially announced when we will join now. In the 23-24 season, we will officially be in the American. And I got a quote here from our athletic director, which I thought was a classy quote. And I've met our athletic director, Mike Hill, met him several times. He came from Florida. Actually, everybody that's listened to this show knows my daughter goes to Florida. He actually called my daughter and offered any assistance he could help her when she was down there,
Oh, that's awesome.
which was
That's
very
very
cool.
cool
on his part. So I really like Mike, and I just want to read this quote because there was a lot of backlash when Cincinnati and a bunch of the teams left the AAC to go to their conference.
Mhm.
In other words, they didn't really do it properly.
Mhm.
They just basically said we're out of here.
Yeah.
And so Mike Hill, I thought this showed a lot of class. He said, we're thrilled to be joining the American in the 23-24 and are diligently preparing for this transformation. And he says, basically, we look forward to competing in such an outstanding league. We're also grateful to our colleagues in Conference USA and anticipate an exciting final season as members of 22-23.
Oh yeah, that is cool.
So he's throwing props, and we're leaving and doing it the right way.
Yeah.
And I thought it was cool, man.
That, like you said, classy.
Yeah, we went. My wife and I went to a UNC Charlotte function uptown. It was like during homecoming week, and we actually talked to Mike, and we were asking him, how's that transition going to go? And it's so funny, man. That quote, the reason I'm reading it is basically what he said to us.
Mhm.
He said, "Look, man, we're going to leave the right way. Conference USA's been good to us, so we're going to do it the right way." That right there shows you that's
Yeah.
the way. That's the way it's done.
Yeah.
So very proud of my university for doing it the right way.
Yep.
Shout
agree.
out, shout out.
Shout out to that. I have two more things college wise. Lenny Rosenbluth,
Yeah, Carolina.
star of the 95 or 57 title
Yep.
team, did die at 89.
Yep.
So rest in peace.
Tar Heel legend.
R.I.P.
And then another legendary college coach retired from Davidson.
Yeah,
Bob McKillop.
McKillop and hell of a coach.
Yep, he does retire after 33 seasons in Davidson.
Classy guy.
So-
Not a big Davison guy, but he is a classy guy.
Yeah, and I mean no one heard of Davidson,
Yeah.
and he put them on the he helped put them on the map.
Very good coach.
Well, I'm sure people have, but
yeah.
he helped put them on the map.
He was steady, man. I mean, they had winning season every year.
Yeah.
I mean, he's steady coach, man.
no so,
Classy guy. So you good. That's good shout out.
So shout out to McKillop for retiring. Rest in peace, Rosenbluth.
All right, cool. Are we now going to that place?
I think.
We're going to the place. It is officially
Banana.
we've arrived.
Charging.
We are in the crack zone.
And the crack zone.
And this one this week was actually a good friend of the show who
Yes.
we've mentioned numerous times, and that is Kata.
Yes.
Our man Kata. He actually donated this for the crack zone this week, and this is the Disco Turkey, the baseball team in North Carolina.
Yeah.
Winston-Salem.
Wants to sell 'em.
And this is a West Coast style IPA.
I love it already.
Yeah, and it's pretty cool label. It's got the logo.
That's pretty
Disco
badass,
Turkeys.
actually.
It's pretty cool.
Who is it made by?
Ooh, that is what is this?
Fiddlin' Fish?
Fiddlin' Fish?
Fiddlin' Fish.
Yep.
I like that.
And that is that. Just disclaimer: that is Sarah's favorite brewery,
Fiddlin' Fish.
Fiddle and Fish.
All right, so help me out here, Justin. What's the alcohol
What up?
content?
We got
We got the ambiance going.
a
Yeah, it's a little dark.
5.5.
Okay.
Oh, 55.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Go
So
100.
I'm going to throw. I do want to throw a disclaimer real quickly on this. Kata provided us a 4-pack, and when we received it through
a mutual friend.
mutual friend, we only received 2.
Yeah.
So Kata, do with what you will with that information. That's all I'll say. And I did not mention the friend, but we
Yeah.
only received 2.
Yeah.
So I don't know what happened. So we did.
We'll figure it out though. It's
yeah.
fine.
But we appreciate the
Yeah,
donation.
we love it though, man. Thank you, Kata.
Really quick though, they actually have the home game schedule on the can.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty bad.
It's kind of like the label you shouted
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
with the
So-
scale on it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool
very
that
cool.
that beer companies are actually putting more stuff on cans.
And we did want to mention Kata throughout the first pitch.
He did throw the first pitch
Yeah.
out.
At one of the games.
It was what, about 3 weeks ago,
Yeah.
a month ago?
And it was a Humane Society event.
Yep, the Forsyth
It was pretty
Humane
cool.
Society.
So, Kata, man, this is to you. Always supporting us, man. We appreciate you,
Yep.
buddy.
Yeah, man.
So here we
Appreciate
go.
the beer, bud.
3, 2, 1, crack zone. Don't give me a bunch of head over there, buddy.
I'll give you all the head.
Daylight. So we're pouring beers right now. But while they're doing that, just disclaimer before we even taste it, try anything by Fiddle and Fish. We're not the beer gods. I'm gonna go and throw this out there before we do it. Please go out and try any of their beers by them. Again, they're located in Winston-Salem.
Cool.
So if you're in the Winston-Salem area, if you see any Fiddle and Fish beers, if you see the Disco Turkey beer, hey, grab it, drink it.
Yeah.
Try it out.
And
Try any of these beers.
and go Disco Turkeys.
And goes. And can we just say the most badass name I think in sports history?
It's pretty cool, man.
So-
The disco turkey.
All right, here
So
we go.
there's our disclaimer. What is it? The name of just Disco Turkeys?
Disco turkeys.
Okay.
Disco Turkeys.
West Coast IPA.
West Coast IPA. You said 5.5. Is
Stop copying me.
that correct?
Yes,
5.5.
5.5.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Fiddle and Fish, right?
Yep. All right. So we ready?
No,
Give me
not
one.
fiddle and fish.
Just Fiddle
Fiddle
and
Fiddlin'.
Fiddlin'.
Fiddling.
Fiddlin' fish.
With
Fiddlin'.
with like an apostrophe.
Yeah.
Fiddling.
Fiddlin' fish.
Gotcha. Sorry, Fiddle and Fish.
Like
I don't
a-
have your can with me.
Like if a Boston guy said it.
Fiddling?
Fiddlin' fish.
Fiddling.
Like an Irish person.
Got it.
Yeah, I got it.
Fiddlin' fish.
All right.
Fiddling
s-
fish.
So we're gonna go
Sound
silent tech manager.
Yep. Tech guy's not here, so. Oh God. Okay.
What the hell?
That is
What
a
does that say?
3.25.
Thank you for not like grunting and like throwing weird
Well, no,
hand gestures. At
I
us.
like when she does the like 3 and then does like
it
the
is
half
kinda cool.
finger.
So
and,
the
like,
half, how do you
How do you do a
is-
quarter?
Is it like?
dude, like cut the top of your finger off.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
So,
that's a quarter.
So do like
Yeah, like that. Yeah,
barely raise it.
just pop it up just a little bit.
All right. So Doug's got to go last.
Okay.
Okay.
So Justin, you're next.
Damn it.
And by the way, this label will be on the fridge. It's a badass label.
I'll tell you
It should go on the mini fridge.
I like it. Oh, well,
I like
maybe we'll do that.
I could do 2.
So
I'll give it a 3.
3.
Yeah.
But you could definitely go get another one of these.
Yeah, I could do 2.
Okay.
So we got 3.25, 3. I think I'm with Justin. I think I'm 3.
Yeah.
I'm not really big on West Coast style IPAs. This was not too bad though.
It's not like
It's,
overpowering.
it's not overbearing.
Yeah.
So I'll go 3 too.
It's got a pretty decent finish.
It does, and I think that's what turned me off. I think the other West Coast we had was Cruise Down My Street, and no disrespect to that, or I think it's Armor Atis that makes that. No, just it had a hard finish.
Yeah.
This
It
one has a
had-
smoother
It
finish.
had like the lingering.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with you guys. I'm gonna go a 3.
Okay.
I agree with Justin. He hit it on the head, man. This is one of these ones where I could drink a couple of these.
Mm.
Yeah, I think good brew.
So that gives us a 3.06 out of 5.
Cool.
So thank you, Mad Cata. Thank you, Cata,
Thank you very much.
for that. I mean, it was really good beer.
Yeah.
And it kind of opened my palate to some more West Coasts. I've kind of stayed away from West Coast since Cruise Down My Street.
And thank you, Disco Turkeys.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I hope you guys are having a good season.
Yeah. So hey, maybe we can make a trip up there as well.
And thank
So-
you, Fiddlin' Fish.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
And again, please go try any of their brews.
Yes.
All right, cool. Hey, and the disclaimer we always talk about: go out and make sure you're cracking with us.
Yes. Yeah, crack
Do
with
it.
us.
Do it.
Send us your best crack. Send us a video of you cracking a beer.
Your best crack.
We don't want a video of your crack.
Well, maybe.
Yeah.
But, leave that to your imagination.
There
Whatever you
you
want
go.
to do. And please suggest some beers for us to try.
Yeah, we
There-
keep
I
we
mean,
keep saying that, man.
Yeah, just give us a shout out. Like, hey, try this one. Try that one. Why have you not done this one, you dummies? Just let us know. So,
All right, cool. So we're gonna go to get off my lawn, get on my lawn.
yeah.
And believe it or not, I don't really have anything this week. I have one mention, and that's it.
I have one get on my lawn, which I kind of refer to later.
All right, we'll
Earlier.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to mention mine very quickly.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pay the band.
Okay.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
We good with that?
No.
I just wanted to mention my post this week on
Oh,
my ongoing episode with the shopping cart
I
problem.
feel like that's called Get 'em Dougie.
Dude, that and I loved you posted that. The Costco and Moore's looks crazy. It was like, I'm telling y'all, I literally had to drive through an obstacle course.
It was crazy.
It was nuts, man. And then there were carts everywhere, man. It was like, it's like the patrol knew I was coming,
Yeah.
right? So they went up there and said, throw this shit out here. He's coming.
Right.
And I had to post another video. And if you hadn't seen it, go out and check it out, man. It drives me insane, y'all.
Do you think the guys that were getting the carts saw your truck coming?
Oh, absolutely.
They said,
Absolutely.
I want to see this guy bitch one
And
more
the
time.
sad thing, here's what's even worse. I kind of got to call out the Costco workers.
Yeah.
Because when I went in, if you look at the video, the cart return's pretty full.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
When I came out, and I was in Costco 45 minutes at least, the cart return was clean. Those same
Carts
buggies were in the same spot.
Oh,
They didn't go
man.
get them.
Oh shit.
So I got to throw them out a little bit. Is that fair?
That's fair.
All right, cool. All right. Be back, guys.
Okay. So my get on my lawn, and I have to slight get off my lawn too. I'll do my get off my lawn first, real quick. Is MJ, the owner of the Hornets, is out fishing, and we really, I guess, apparently haven't secured our head coach.
Yeah.
And even though I'm leaving, I agree. I'm a MJ guy. Everybody knows this.
Yeah.
As an owner, take it away, Steven.
He is terrible, like just awful. Like for one, you have the draft coming up.
Yeah.
The draft. I mean, he was out fishing. I think that was like last weekend. The draft is like 2 weeks away. You should that's where your mindset should be, especially we don't have your head coach in the building yet.
Yeah.
You know, he was when he agreed to our head coach Kenny Atkinson. He was still assistant coach for the Warriors, who's still playing in the finals, and eventually, obviously, won it.
Right.
So, like, wouldn't you be working with Kupchak about draftees? Who we think about drafting? Are we making moves? Are we trading somebody? Are we trading the picks? Like, wouldn't you think you'd be like not be worrying about doing that? Like, and I get he has a shit ton of money. I get it.
Yeah.
But you're an owner of a franchise. You need to be as invested as a player. Like, you want to be the best player of all time, and arguably you are. Wouldn't you want to be the best owner of all time? Where's
Right.
that fucking fire that you had when you were a player?
Well, this whole past week they've had invitees too.
Yeah.
Like they've been training in our facility.
Yeah.
So like these are guys that you're potentially going to draft, and you're out fishing. You're not watching these guys. You're
Right.
not seeing who the best candidate is for this draft pick.
And he was just he was just on vacation like a month ago.
Right.
And again, I get you have a shit ton of money, but I just feel like, especially after watching that documentary about him, The Last Dance, as a player, you saw that kind of that mode he could turn on.
Yeah.
Where's that mode as an owner? And I get it's a whole different ball game as a playing and to be an owner. Totally get it.
Right.
But like, I would love to see that commitment
Yeah, but
from him.
so I mean, obviously he's human. He has to take vacation.
He does.
But why didn't you take vacation like a month after the Hornets had already been eliminated from playoffs? When like everybody else is still playing their games,
right.
you know, where the Hornets really aren't doing much, and then you come back.
Like in May, why didn't you take like a week off
Yeah.
and went and did it?
Yeah. When you're not really like nobody's really I mean, you're still focused on the draft and your obvious staffing issues,
Yeah.
but you have that little bit of gap there where the playoffs are still going on and all your candidates are still kind of like sitting on other teams.
Or right after the draft, after you've hired your head coach, you've got your staffing
Yeah.
figured out, and you got why would you not go to vacation then?
Right. When you've
When
got
everything's
everything
kinda
settled.
you can let your GM and your head coach handle it. MJ it's really disappointed me as an owner.
Yeah.
Because of how great of a player he is, and Jesus, he's the Jesus of basketball.
Right.
It's amazing. As an owner, you've really failed a lot. More times than not.
He's left a lot to be desired.
Yeah.
Was that a fair statement?
It's very fair. So that's kind of my gut on. Like, come on, dude. Like, get it together. If you don't want to be a part of it, just either A, sell the team, or B, get more involved.
Yeah.
So that's my gut on. Sorry, MJ. I still love you, but come on. Get it together.
Do better.
Yeah, do better. And then on my lawn is actually the young man I met over the weekend, Tyler Reddick. Again, thank you. That was cool. That was awesome. But it was funny where we were at. I kind of, he was with his group of friends. I kind of was watching around. I wasn't like watching him, but he was right behind us where we were at because I knew it was one of his buddies. So obviously we're friends. Yeah.
Yeah, were you creeping?
Yeah,
he
well,
was
maybe,
creeping.
maybe a little bit. But, obviously I'm friends with one of his friends, so we were kind of close by. And I observed him cleaning up the table he was at, which a lot of people, I watched him do it, not his friends, and which is a decent human thing to do. Anybody should do it. He got glasses together and brought it to, to where it needed to go.
Very cool.
And watching him do it, not that saying he's above everybody else, but you figure like
No, but if he can do it,
why can't somebody else do it?
damn right.
Right.
So
and that seems small, but I love that.
but it's
That's
just,
so
it
cool.
was something small. It's just like
man.
it's just like returning the cart to the corral. It's something small. You don't have to do it, but he did it. He returned what he needed to do. I was like, dude, that was pretty. I even told Sarah, I was like, that's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
I think
it wasn't his group of buddies that did it. It was him.
I think that
did
shows
it.
some humility,
Yes,
which I like, man.
and respect.
Yeah.
Probably a pretty cool dude to hang out and hit the crack zone with.
Right. Exactly.
So-
So I was like, kudos to you, Tyler. I mean, that was
Yeah,
cool as hell.
Very cool.
Cool as hell. Again, it's not nothing crazy. He didn't like fix some, replace a tire or something.
But he
like that.
didn't
It was
have
just-
to.
He didn't have to do it.
Yeah, but it shows what kind of person he is.
Exactly.
Yep, I agree
Like,
with that.
It's not, oh, we left this table a mess.
Yeah.
You
Not my
get
job.
paid to do this job.
It's
I'm
not my
leaving.
job.
Like,
Again, I kind of
you know.
correlate that to the carts returning to the
Yeah,
crowd.
I
Right.
totally agree with you.
It's not their job to do it. You should do it.
yeah.
then.
Or
And our-
or the people who say they'll throw trash down in this parking lot and say, well, they pay somebody to clean
Do
this
it.
up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So hey, Tyler, you're already on my on, but now you're definitely on my on. So appreciate you, bud.
Good job.
So all right. Anything else? Get off my lawn. Get off my
I
lawn.
was pretty tame this week.
Okay.
I think the cart obstacle course was enough for me.
Yeah, and we kind of did a question of the podcast on the live feed.
We did.
Yeah.
We did.
So, and that video is posted on our
it is.
page.
So we're going to repeat it?
No. I want you guys to go out in there and look at it.
Okay, cool.
And
I
respond
like,
to
I
us.
like that.
Yeah.
I like
So
that.
go watch that video.
Mysterious question.
Yeah, mysterious.
So in other
question.
words, if you want to learn the question, you got to go watch the video.
Yep. So go out and watch that video. But I did post about shower beers
Which we brought up.
as a question as a poll, and we did have I think it was like 11 or 12 people answer yes or no. And thank you guys, everybody that answered.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And we had a resounding yes.
Yes.
And we had one no.
Ooh,
Okay.
And you would not believe who it would be.
can I guess?
You can.
Is it a male?
It is a male,
Wow.
which even throws you off.
So
even more.
that to me
And
is
we-
Is it someone close to us?
probably not to me.
Like, have we known them for a long time?
We've known them for a while.
You two or all of us?
All of us.
Oh.
Oh, so Kev,
No.
Chris,
No, I'm telling you, it's about to blow your socks off who I say it is.
This is you got to let me
Kata.
Nope.
Fuck.
You got to let me think about this one, man. Ben?
No.
Wow.
Who have we on?
Schramm?
No.
Oh, wow.
I'm telling you, when I say this name, it's gonna blow your socks off.
I don't have any on, but that's fine.
Well, to blow your flip flops off. Do you mean to say it?
Come on, man.
Best friend of the show, Steve.
No.
What?
Tampa Steve.
He was the only no.
Did he comment?
No, he didn't comment. He just voted no. So-
Steve.
Steve, we just called you out,
So
bud.
literally, we had, I think it was 14 or 15 people respond. We had one less yes because of that. Everybody, it was like a 98% yes.
So it would have been unanimous.
like 2% no.
Steve was.
And it was Steve was a no.
Steve.
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 And the,
Steve.
and the question was, do you partake in shower beers? That was the question. Not if you ever done it, but do you
Yeah.
partake in them?
And we did talk about it.
Yep.
The best time was at the beach.
And
We
I
talked
think-
about that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think if I remember correctly, I have a screenshot, and it only has a couple of them on there. We had one female say yes, and that was Elizabeth Zurich.
Oh yeah, cool. She was roommates with my daughter at Florida.
Yes.
Cool.
So thank you, Elizabeth.
Cool. Atta girl, Elizabeth.
So we know what kind of girl she is. She partakes in
job.
shower beers.
Like, sure, bro.
Hey, Elizabeth. Atta girl.
Yeah, the girl. So thank you, Elizabeth, for voting yes on that one. So
So, but Steve, we got to talk, buddy.
yeah,
We got to talk, buddy.
I told
Okay,
you. I told you that would blow your socks off.
Can I throw a challenge out to him?
Could you do it?
Let's
Get in
do
the
it.
shower and get a beer.
Let's do it.
Just don't send us
Okay,
a video. We'll take your word on it.
If his Lightning come back and win the Stanley Cup,
No, I feel like if they lose, he has to.
well, he's got to do it either way.
Okay, then what's
That's
the
not
bet-
really a
so-
challenge.
So it's not really a
Just
challenge.
gotta do
Steve,
it.
just
So-
get in the damn shower and
how
drink
about,
a beer.
How about if the Panthers make the playoffs?
Oh, we'll all do it together then.
that'll be
We'll
that'll
do a
be
live
20
feed.
we can do a bathing suit. It's fine.
We'll do a live feed.
Yeah. Let's do enjoying a shower beer all
But
together.
Steve, we got to talk, dude. We got to talk.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
once I posted that question, I was kind of every 45 minutes went going to update it. I was like, yes.
Steve,
yes.
you're drinking the
No.
wrong. He's drinking the wrong beer,
Like what?
or he's drinking the wrong beer in
And
the
it was
wrong
Steve.
shower.
And I'm nice. And I'm just hoping maybe he just meant to hit yes and it said just kind of fat fingered it.
That's what we'll give him benefit of the doubt.
So we'll hopefully give him benefit of the doubt. Bound.
Yeah, but is Steve more of a IPA guy, or is he more like a domestic guy?
I don't know.
Because if you're jumping in the shower with an IPA,
I think he's probably a craft
I
drinker.
feel like you're doing it wrong.
But I mean, is that something you always drink? You should be used to it.
Either way,
Like if you're used to drinking that,
Yeah.
I feel like
you know.
I mean we're pretty used to drinking
Come on, Steve.
craft beers now.
but I mean, I wouldn't.
There's no way I would jump in the shower with a craft
Yeah,
beer.
but if I'm going to the fridge and there's a Bud Light or a craft beer, I'm grabbing the Bud Light.
Exactly.
But
Especially if you're going to the shower.
Well, if you're a craft beer drinker,
Right.
you're gonna go for the craft beer.
Right.
Like someone, I'm not gonna call him a snob, but if you're a craft beer snob, you're going for the craft beer. So maybe that's just their beer choice.
Yeah.
So I just want to throw it out there, Steve. Holy shit, you blew our socks off and Doug's flip flops. So silent managers flip flops.
Steve, come
possibly.
on, man. And
So-
Elizabeth, way to represent the females.
Yeah,
Yeah. Get it.
and if there's anybody missed on that I didn't see, I just screenshotted like the first half of it. So
Yeah. Cool.
But thank you everyone who participated.
Appreciate it.
damn right.
Yeah, and that was another one of those like impromptu.
Yeah,
we
it
just
was.
threw it out there, man.
Yep,
So cool. All right, man. So we're going to Major League Baseball. Is that correct?
we are.
All right, real quick. My Cardinals. We are one game still out of first. We actually took the lead this past week. Lost to the Brewers last night. They retook the lead by a game. We are 38-31. One game back from the Brewers. 2-game losing streak. I'm going to throw this out there, Sarah. I don't want to hear any crap from you. We went to Boston this past weekend, and they took 2 out of 3 from us. But we've lost 2 in a row.
They're having an off year too.
I
man.
know.
Mm.
That's what we do. We're like gift. We like to gift.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Well, as long as you go on a 20-game win streak after All-Star break.
Exactly. So leading the team in hitting right now is Goldschmidt, who is freaking on a
Schmitty.
roll. Who got again? He got another player of the month again this month. He's got 16 home runs and 58 RBIs. Michaelis, who I mentioned earlier, as far as number 39, 1 strike away from a no-hitter for my Cardinals
I did see
last
that.
week. He basically is leading our team with 5 wins, 2.54 ERA, 69 Ks.
Ooh.
Nice.
I knew you'd love that. And Yachty got put on a 10-game IL with a knee.
Oh, not Yachty.
And I'm going to go ahead and say it.
Don't run on him.
Our relief pitching
Oh.
still sucks.
Well, just put him in the pitching.
Yeah, our relief pitching's terrible. It's terrible. But that's your Cardinal update.
All right, Justin Hiss with the Bravies.
All right, here you go, boys. The Bravies, 39-29. That's our record right there.
And went on a roll.
Take that. Guess what? We went on a 14-game win streak at the beginning of June. That was June 1st. We started June 1st, and whatever the 14-game win streak added up to that date, that's when we ended it, and the Cubs ended it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Kyle.
Can I say
Cubs.
that? Please let me say that.
Yeah.
Cubs.
Say it louder.
Fuck the Cubs.
Thank you.
But disclaimer, I did pull for them when they won the World Series.
Oh, you suck.
Well,
I'm
I mean,
sorry.
but they needed it. at that
no,
point.
it was them and the Indians.
Don't even go there.
Right?
Hey, come
Don't
on.
go there.
Come on.
Am I wrong? When
It's like the Browns,
No.
dude.
Okay, if that would have been Duke, would you have pulled for Duke?
No, but Duke's been on top
It doesn't matter. I'm a Cardinal fan. I don't pull for the freaking Cubs.
That's completely different.
I don't pull for no damn
what he's
Cubs.
saying
If that had
is-
been the Mets,
it's-
would you have pulled for the Mets?
That's what he's trying to say.
Have the Mets been on the bottom
I'm
for
asking you,
years?
same scenario. If it was the Mets in the same scenario, would you have pulled for the Mets?
I was
Hell
Maybe.
no, you wouldn't. You're a
Maybe.
Braves fan. You wouldn't have.
I wouldn't have.
Maybe.
I would have.
Screw the Cubs.
I would have pulled for the Indians. It was the Indian. Am I wrong? It was the Indians they were playing? Okay.
Yeah,
Because
Oh,
I would have been happy.
it was the Indians.
It was. I would have been happy with either one, but I was more so pulling for the Cubs. Sorry,
Yeah.
Doug, because they hadn't won in forever.
Listen,
So, and this, I don't think in this century.
Hate them.
I
or
hate
that-
Cleveland. I hate everything about Cleveland.
I hate.
But if they won a Super Bowl, I'd be like, I mean, good job, guys.
Well,
Like-
what he was trying to say was like a big rival.
It's rivalry,
teams.
man. It's just rivalry.
Would you
dude.
pull for them if they
It's
were
just
in the
rivalry,
championship?
man.
I was
Can't-
pulling for Washington when they won because Bryce Harper wasn't there and they won.
But you had a different.
But you had a tie.
You had a reason why.
You had a tie.
But they were still a rival.
So like when the Bucks or the Saints or the Falcons are in the Super Bowl,
I'm not
who are you
pulling
who are
for
you
them.
pulling for?
I'm not pulling for
Are you
them.
pulling for one of those teams, or are you pulling for
Now
who are they
I have to
playing for?
backtrack.
Who was the Bucks playing when they won the Super
the
Bowl?
Chiefs?
I have
Chiefs.
to
The Bucks.
I have to backtrack.
All day the
Okay.
Bucks.
I have
Okay.
to backtrack. I did pull for the Bucks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that
You know I did.
that's what I'm saying. That was the question.
Raise those
Yeah,
flags.
Yeah, we all know you,
Yeah.
but okay. So,
But I don't pull for the Cubs. Screw the Cubs.
but that was.
I mean,
his
I don't
point.
like the Cubs now.
And that's a good question on the podcast too. Would you pull for your rival in a championship game
Right. No.
if they're
Right.
if they're saying they're playing whoever? But would you pull for your rival team?
See, like, I got no problem with the Bucks. When Atlanta went to the Super Bowl, I was all Patriots.
So was I.
All right, so you have a problem with if it's the Bucks or because they were playing the Chiefs?
no,
If like let's say if it was the Raiders,
Oh, I'm
would you be pulling for the Raiders or the Bucks?
I'm telling you right now, the main reason I pulled for the Bucks was because it was the Chiefs.
And I know we're getting really off topic right here, but was it because they were playing the Chiefs?
probably.
Yeah, it was for me.
So
But,
if it was
but
a-
I'm telling you, if the Chiefs and the Saints were playing, I'd pull for the Chiefs.
oh, I would too.
Okay,
I'm going to be honest, Justin. So would I.
I completely hate the Saints,
I
and I
despise
completely
the
hate
Saints.
Atlanta.
Despise the Saints.
so the Bucks are the lesser of the evils.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so that was my main
I
question.
understand where
I,
you're
s-
going.
I started out in football as a Tampa fan, so like
but
Well, I
when I
get it.
didn't when I didn't understand football,
Right,
you know,
right.
like,
but in baseball, Cubs Cardinals, I don't pull for the Cubs.
and that's
And
understandable.
guess what? Cubs don't pull for Cardinals. I
No.
get it.
That's
I
understandable.
get that.
That's a big rivalry.
Not
it's
happening.
like us and the Mets. I'm
Not
not,
happening,
I'm not
man.
pulling for
It's
the
not.
Mets, man.
That's freaking happening.
I don't
So
care
it's
who
cool.
they're
It's
playing.
cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
All right. So, anyways, back to the Bravies.
Okay. All
Because
right.
we got way off
Yeah.
topic on that.
Well, we're good. We're good.
We went on a 14-game win streak. Then we went on a 2-game losing streak. Then we came back. Swanson is leading us with the 2.93 ERA. Austin Riley is playing like a freaking animal right now.
Stone cold.
Yeah, I don't know what he's drinking or eating, but don't stop. He's got 18 home runs and 41 RBIs. Max Fried and Kyle Wright are absolutely demolishing
They're doing great.
every time they start. Man, they're tied with 7 wins right now, each of them.
And Jansen's up there with saves.
Yeah,
Jansen's, I
Yeah.
think, top 5 in the league for saves.
but both of them are under 3 ERA right now. I've been on the track with Contreras.
Yeah.
He took a little slump. He's on a little slump. 2.84 ERA. That's down from a 3.04 or not ERA average.
Yeah.
My bad. He's only hit 1 home run since the last podcast and only gotten 1 RBI since the last podcast.
And Darno's been playing pretty good. They have a good rivalry. I just roll my eyes because we're down 9-7, and guess who hit a homer?
Who are we playing?
The Giants.
Jock.
Yep.
We just took the lead against
course.
the Brewers. My man,
Fuck off.
Noma, home run. We're up against the Brewers.
So we're losing 9-7 against the Giants, which Giants are a solid team.
Great.
Oh, always are.
Yeah,
Always
but,
are.
But Jock had to hit that fucking homer.
Of course. He got his ring, dude. He's
Yeah.
fucking hype.
When y'all are up through with Braves update, I do have 2 shout outs for cards.
Okay.
One more real quick. Michael Harris. I don't know where he came from, but dude is lighting it up right now.
Came from the Double A. He never
Yeah.
he never hit the Triple A.
Yeah. He's just
He's
there.
nuts.
21 years old. He's hitting 346. He's got 3 home runs and 13 RBIs.
So that kid is a fucking animal.
Yeah, and he stole center field from Acuna.
Yeah.
Acuna's playing right
Dude, I'm telling you, that kid's
Like-
defense is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So, are you done with your?
Yeah, we're
updates
good.
there? So I'm going to shout out Arcia had his second walk off last night against the Giants.
Yep.
He had one a couple weeks ago. I think he actually had a homer to win
With
it.
Albie's out.
Yep. So he's kind of filling in for Albies. Strider, who's pitching tonight, who's kind of had a rocky night, obviously 9-7. He's been great the past few starts. He has had 24 strikeouts, only 7 hits, 3 earned runs, and has a 1.76 ERA. I'm gonna shout out Olsen. May make MLB record this year
Okay.
Telling you,
for doubles.
told y'all I liked him.
For doubles, he has 27 right now. He was on pace a couple of days ago to hit around 65 doubles for the year, which is 2 shy of the MLB record, which is 67.
Wow.
And our franchise record, I think, is 51, if I remember that correctly. So and he homered tonight. So just to shout that guy out. I mean, dude's getting on base.
Yeah.
And then I do want to throw this real quick with our single A team affiliate, the Rome Braves. We had a guy named Vaughn Grissom hit 2 grand slams in one game.
That's pretty cool. It's interesting that you bring that up because years ago, we all know for the Padres, Tatis.
Yeah.
His dad played for us back in the day
Mhm.
against the Dodgers. His dad actually hit 2 grand slams in the same inning.
Jesus.
That is a
Damn.
major league record.
Oh, nobody's touching that.
Google it if you don't know it.
Wow.
But that's awesome.
Yeah, that's crazy. Holy shit! That in one inning, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was against the Dodgers too. Loved it.
Yeah, I love him. I love that guy even more now.
Oh yeah.
The last time that's happened in MLB with having 2 grand slams in one game, not in the same inning, was Josh Willingham for the Nationals
Cool.
on 09.
Pretty cool.
And then just real quick for the Nationals news, Ryan Zimmerman is planning on buying fans beers, everyone a beer at the ballpark before or after his retirement ceremony, which was a couple days ago. So he bought everybody beers.
Everyone.
Yeah.
So
At
it's
the
already
ballpark.
happened?
Yeah, it was a
Oh,
couple days ago. It was on
Dude,
Saturday.
CSR should have been there.
So I got the notification on Saturday saying he will buy everybody at the park a beer
We should have been there.
for his retirement ceremony.
That would have been like a retirement crack zone.
Yeah.
And Zimmerman's he was a boss.
Oh, yeah. He's got a ring.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So cool.
Without Bryce.
Yeah, cool. All right, real quick. Good, Steven?
Yeah, I've got a little bit of MLB news. There's just one that I want to touch on, but I want you to
No,
hit yours
go,
first.
go, man.
Hit your Cardinals first.
I just
then
wanted to shout out Yachty because this is another major league record.
Yeah.
Yachty recorded as a by catcher the most putouts in major league history.
Ooh.
Hey.
14,865.
Hey.
What do you not do?
You'll run on Yachty.
Yeah,
boy.
man.
If I bought a baseball jersey other than
that what
the
you'd
fucking
put?
Braves, it would be a Yachty.
Yachty's
jersey,
man. And
Yachty is a beast.
he passed Pudge Rodriguez.
Oh, nice.
That's who he passed. Lastly, this will show you the role that Goldsmith been on. Okay.
Goldie.
So he was the first major league player to have 9+ hits, 9+ RBIs, 6+ runs scored, 5+ extra base hits, 4+ home runs, and 0 strikeouts over a 2-day span since Ty Cobb did so May 5th and 6th in 1925.
Good God.
Damn.
That dude's been on a roll.
Yeah. No, he really has.
He's actually out of the lineup tonight with a sore back because he's been
'Cause
carrying
he's carrying the
carrying the damn team. Exactly, Stephen. So that just want to throw that out, especially with a major league record.
right.
Yachty, man, you got to hand him that.
No kidding.
So cool. Good
All right,
job,
so
Yachty.
you good on that?
Yep.
So this is just more major league, kind of following that Zimmerman thing I said. So this was back on June 13th. So this is the first season in MLB history that the Yankees and the Mets are the first 2 teams to reach 41s.
Oh wow,
With those historic franchises, you feel like that would happen before,
Yeah.
but
Subway Series.
yeah. So that's pretty crazy. Even though I hate the Mets, and I'm okay with the Yankees, but that was kind of crazy. So do you guys know what an immaculate inning is in baseball?
I do now that you told me, but I'm going to let you say it.
Go for
Do
it.
you know what an immaculate? So an immaculate inning occurs when a pitcher strikes out all 3 batters he faces in one inning using the minimum possible number of pitches,
9
which is
pitches.
9.
9.
So the Astros,
That's awesome.
trash can, they did that. They're the first team in MLB history to throw 2 immaculate innings in a game.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's insane.
So
Did they strike out a trash can?
Probably.
Was it? Did Phil Maton get both of them? Or
So it's this is the Bleacher Report notification. Says
Wait a
Houston-
minute. Hold up.
Houston becomes first team in MLB history to throw 2 immaculate innings after Phil Maton completes 1. So I don't know if that was in the same game, honestly, now that I'm looking at it, or if it was just 2 in 1 season.
But that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's amazing. Houston.
That is correct.
because Phil Maton pretty. I hated that dude when we faced him in the World Series.
Yeah.
But Atlanta did crush Houston. So yeah,
Steven, can I piggyback off of what you just
Sure.
used? The
No.
immaculate inning.
no.
And this is a shout out.
No.
Okay. As I've said on this podcast before, I've coached fast pitch softball with my daughter, a pitcher, for 10 plus years.
Mhm.
And my daughter actually did that before as a pitcher.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh,
and
awesome.
I was handed to remind that. There's a situation where me, and I know y'all are going to be shocked when I tell the story, me and another coach from another team didn't see eye to eye on some things.
Not you.
Can I just say it?
Yeah.
He was effing cheating.
Yeah.
Okay. And so we played him the very next game. And in the first inning, she struck out their first 3 batters on 9 pitches.
Wow.
So she had the old man's back.
Shout out to the daughter.
To Bailey, yes.
To the Bailey.
So I'm glad reminded
I
me
didn't
of
say
that. That was I'll say it because
Yeah.
that's awesome.
That is badass.
Yeah.
And I'll say this as a proud dad and a coach. I think she threw 9. I think it was 9 fastballs.
Just slinging them.
Nobody even came close to
Yeah.
hitting it. It was awesome. So
So when I start calling her Immaculate Bailey now.
yeah, that was
Yeah.
pretty cool. So
That's pretty badass.
seen that in person before, so
That is
pretty cool.
That is pretty badass.
Yep. So anything else? Baseball.
Yeah, I got
Baseball.
one more thing.
Go, man.
Have y'all seen the Giant over in New York? What he's doing?
To my judge?
Yeah.
Oh, killing it.
Have y'all seen his stats?
No, I want you to tell us though.
Oh, I'm gonna
Well,
tell you.
I think you need to.
I'm going to tell you. All right. I'm going to compare last year, what he did, to this year, right? So, on 148 games last year, he hit 39 home runs
39, episode 39.
Nice.
and 98 RBIs,
Oh,
Okay.
right?
2
So
away.
which is still holy shit.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
2 away. Oh,
But, so 148 games, he's got 65 this year,
Mhm.
and he's hit 25 home runs to his 39 last year, and he's got 50 RBIs to his 98 last year.
wow.
Wow. You said that was in what? How many games? 48?
No, this is 65 this year,
65.
148
Oh,
last
okay.
year.
Okay, I got you.
So
He
it's-
hit 39
So he's
and
not,
100.
he's not even halfway through yet.
right.
No,
Right.
he- in 148 games, he hit 39. He's got 25.
in 65,
65
games.
Jesus.
So he's ahead of the pace.
He's on
Yeah,
pace for
that's
like
ridiculous.
fucking 60.
That's crazy,
Yeah,
man.
he's pushing it.
It's crazy. Wow.
And by the way, that immaculate inning that I was talking about for the Astros, that happened in one game.
Okay,
The
cool.
both of them
Oh,
did.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
So, all
Very
right.
cool. Hey, and the Yankees are playing ball.
Dude.
Say what you
Yeah.
want. They're playing ball.
I mean, both New York teams
Yeah, they are. They are.
And what I'm about to say is really going to maybe make you mad. The Mets are about to start getting better because Scherzer's about to come back.
Hey, we're about to get better
But
too.
historically,
They always fall apart.
at the All-Star break,
They're playing ball though, dude.
but we'll see what happens.
They're playing ball. I mean,
So-
I'm not going to write them off. That's my biggest thing.
So stay tuned.
At this point in the year, I know I have said earlier in these other podcasts that I kind of wrote them off.
yeah.
This might be a little bit different team than we've been used
Stay
to.
tuned.
Who
Yeah.
had Scherzer last year?
Yeah, the Dodgers,
The
Who
Dodgers.
destroyed him?
That's true.
the Braves.
So we'll see what happens.
Get wrecked.
All right, cool.
Someone else is about to come back for him too. DeGrom. That's who I'm worried about. It's not
Right.
not as much Scherzer as DeGrom.
Right.
DeGrom's a beast.
Yep.
All right, that's baseball.
NFL news.
Not a whole lot going on.
Can I read my list? It's pretty quick.
Oh yeah, say it.
Camp ended,
Yep.
and a lot of our veterans didn't even participate.
And I want to touch on that too. I want to
Okay.
talk about that.
Cool.
I want to bring back that around.
I want to say this, and in front of the show, no drinking in the shower. Steve
Yeah, apparently.
asked me on a text today, was I sick of the Mayfield drama.
Yeah.
And here's my response. Hell yes.
Yeah.
Ad nauseum.
Yep.
We'll see what happens there. I'm
you-
just tired of hearing about it.
Do you have hell yes written on your paper?
No, that's
Oh.
what I said to him today.
I thought you
Um,
printed it out.
we talked about, and I hate to bring this up, but I'm going to. We all despise the Saints. We've talked about it.
Yeah.
We just talked about it a few seconds ago. But this week, the NFL is allowing an alternate helmet this year, which I think they should.
Mm-hmm.
And the Saints unveiled a pretty badass helmet,
That's pretty bad.
and and that pained. Hold on,
You got a bad taste in your mouth?
that hurt me to even say that, but it was pretty badass.
Yeah.
It looks good. And
Yep.
so my question is, hey, Panthers, are you next?
I like to see that.
We need to see something.
Yeah.
And I think Justin's got maybe a comparison here in a
yeah,
little bit.
I got a backup question, but
And then I wanted to note that Gronk retired today again. Do we think he'll be back?
Yes.
Of course. And I wanted to note the UNC Charlotte connection today. Larry Ogunjobi signed a 1-year deal with the Steelers.
yeah,
So we
Did see
got
that.
2 Charlotte 49ers now with the Pittsburgh Steelers. So as much as I despise the Steelers, I do respect their franchise. Got 2 49ers up there, so congratulations, Larry.
that's a really good
Play
signing.
well.
Yeah, it
I
was.
love it.
I would have loved to pick him
Until
up.
he
Yeah.
messed his ankle up last year in the playoffs, I mean, he played well for the Bengals.
Yeah, so he was playing for the Bengals, wasn't
Yes. So, Larry, congratulations on that signing, man.
he? Yeah.
That's my NFL update.
All right. Well, I'm going to go back to the Mayfield debate there. It looks like we're going to maybe get, if we're going to get veteran quarterbacks in between now and training camp, we want them before training camp starts. So it looks like Jimmy G or Baker Mayfield are the only two out there that we're going for, which I've already thrown out there, and I want them to do this. It's Minshew. If we're going to trade for one, Minshew.
Yeah.
No contract. Probably give a 6th-round pick for him. Boom. But the Browns apparently are willing to pay up to half of Mayfield's salary if
Right.
we trade for him.
Right.
Reportedly. We'll see. So, I don't want Baker. Personally, don't want him. If he comes here and he balls out, I will eat my words. But I just don't want that at all.
Steven,
So,
totally agree with you. Everything you just said, I'm right there with you.
So yeah, going to our personal mini camp. I know Shaq has came out and said that it looks like a lot of players are buying in. So I'd like to see that.
Buying into what? The
the-
process?
Yeah, buying into the coaching
The
staff,
process.
the process.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, Philly, but they're buying into what everybody's saying. They're having more of each other's backs. It seems like more of a team this year.
They got chemistry.
based off what he is saying. That's
Yeah.
my assumption. What he's saying, a lot more chemistry. And I'm gonna touch on about our vets not playing a whole lot in minicamp. So, did you know what they were doing during minicamp?
I do like the team building thing that
Yeah.
they did. Is that what you're talking about?
That and they were actually coaching some of the drills.
Which I thought was really cool.
I thought that was a brilliant idea by Rule.
Let there be light.
Huh? You got a lot uglier, Justin.
Hey,
But you know what was cool about the Let There Be Light? I was going to mention that who was there was the GOAT, Luke,
Yeah.
who
he
I
was.
think should be a coach.
he should. And I think he will be. I think once he kind of has his time, does his thing,
Right.
I think he's going to come back and coach.
Yeah, but he was present there, and Thomas Davis was
Yep.
as well.
Yep.
Very cool.
K1 Short was too.
Yeah.
That's right.
But
Very cool.
I think that was a cool kind of concept of instead of the
I liked
vets
it.
having their
Yeah,
off days,
I like that.
they're having a taste of seeing how coaching is done.
Yeah.
But you're also involved with the team. You're
So in
helping.
other words, they were there.
they were there. They
You're
were
still
involved.
you're still learning.
They're helping the rookies get up to speed. These younger players, you get to see what these younger players have.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, Rule apparently he even said didn't make it easy on the guys. He was
Right.
pumping crowd noise into
Right.
their their scrimmages and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I just thought that was, as much shit as we talk about Rule, I thought that was a really cool idea. Instead of giving the guy, hey JC, you're off.
Right.
Enjoy your day off.
Right.
No, you're here with the team. You're gonna help coach. You're learning the playbook. You're learning these calls,
Right.
and you're helping these younger guys.
Yeah.
I thought that was a really cool idea.
Yeah.
So
Well, anything that can help.
right.
Oh yeah.
So
So I thought that. I mean, as much as we talk junk about him, I thought that was a
Yeah.
good idea by Rule. Now, if it was his idea or not,
well, and I was thinking that as well.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was a collective
right?
thing, but he's the head coach.
Yeah.
So
And it seems like Shaq has really turned the leader of this team too.
I agree with that, man.
Yeah, and I like that.
There was a one point in his career where I started wondering was he ever going to develop?
Yeah.
And I think being under Davis and Kuechly did nothing but help him.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think they groomed him well. So hey, I agree with that's a
This is
very
going
good
everywhere.
statement. Nice,
This is frozen.
nice, frozen,
Sip it.
frozen.
Sip what?
Put it
Frozen.
in the, yeah.
It's the crack zone. That a boy, good job. Can we get a refill? Hey, look, I would say he has some head there.
That's a lot of head.
Good God.
I felt it, and I was like, maybe it's just kind of slushy.
That's okay. We'll take care of that.
Mine
We'll wash this.
seems fine.
This one's not.
I know. I cut it, and I
that one's
and I
definitely not.
adjusted it.
Well, you shook it up.
I don't feel a lot of liquid there.
I really shouldn't open that one. Anyways, anything else, Panthers?
Well, so we brought Carlos Dunlap in.
We did.
We did.
Veteran guy. I would love to have this guy on the line. Somebody to teach these young guys what's going on. He's great at the run stop. He even had 8.5 sacks last year.
All right, leave the Bud Light alone. 8.5 sacks.
Yeah. Stop twisting it. Just
Yeah,
set it
I'm just
down.
trying to make sure there's liquid in here. It's, you know what I'm saying?
What is it, a lava lamp?
But he went back to Florida. He did have 2 days in Carolina. One day was just kind of with the coaches and everything, and the second day was, him getting out on the field a little bit. So hopefully there's still a possibility of him coming to Carolina.
Right.
I
think will be a good signing.
I think that would be
Yeah.
a solid signing.
And then we did talk about the quarterbacks. My question, Doug, you already brought up a little bit
Right.
with the Saints getting their alternate helmet.
Right.
Guys, would you what helmet would you most rather see? A white helmet, a black helmet, or a blue helmet?
Doug, you go and answer.
And do you guys think we should post this?
Yeah, I think we have two questions.
Because I have seen this on Twitter a lot.
Yeah.
And to me, the overall or the overwhelming choice. You're good.
Sorry.
In other words, we had a frozen beer, guys. Just gonna let you know.
It's
you
caused
know.
a ruckus.
And we'll take a picture of. We definitely have some head on this one.
And that
So-
koozie is soaked.
But anyway, I've seen the overwhelming response is most Panther fans, from what I see on social media, is they want a black helmet.
Right.
Everybody wants black helmet, which does look badass. Some of the ones I've seen that are fan made, that kind of thing, it does look good. Because personally, and y'all may disagree with this, I think we got the best color scheme in NFL.
Oh, hands
I love
down.
it.
Yep.
I
agree.
freaking love it.
And we may be biased, but it's fine.
I love it. I always have. I would love to see a black helmet, but Steven, you kind of threw a little monkey wrench with me, and not many people agree with me on this one. So again, me and you agree. I want to see a blue helmet,
That's my. I would love to see a blue helmet.
and we could take a picture of the one that I have over here. It's an alternate. It's
Yeah.
a blue helmet. I just the black's badass. Don't get me wrong, it's badass. But me and Justin also talked about when we wear the all black uniforms, we just can't win for some reason, even though those are badass uniforms.
Yeah.
I would like to see a blue helmet.
Yeah, I agree
Personally.
with that.
Personally.
I'm with blue.
So there you go.
Justin.
I'm definitely with the black. I think the black would just fit with every uniform scheme we actually have.
And it would.
I mean, the white with the black pants, the blue with the black pants, it don't matter. Like, it's gonna fit. Blue would look good. I did see, I'm trying to pull it up right now. I did see a black helmet today. It was kind of primered out, and the Panther logo kind of faded into the helmet,
Yeah.
and it had the blue stripe going down the middle. I mean, it looked badass.
All right, so let me ask you a question. The one and you could try to find it, but was it the matte black, which is the more flat black color, or was it like the silver?
Matte black looks so
But
good.
but you know what I'm talking about. It's
Yeah.
like a matte They call it matte.
Yeah.
But if we did get a black helmet, I would want it to be matte.
That's
Okay,
what I
cool,
would want to.
Cool.
Like blue, I
Now,
feel
you
like
don't
would
want-
have to be a little shiny.
You'd have to be gloss.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. Let's say we go black helmet. What do you guys think about the face mask being like a chrome blue color?
I'm cool with it. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Black helmet.
You
with
guys know
blue
what I'm
face
talking
mask.
about, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be cool.
Yeah, I think that.
And I really think a matte blue helmet would be pretty badass too.
Oh, absolutely.
I do think. I don't know, man. Either gloss or matte, I think they both look good.
Yeah.
I agree, but the matte is just different.
Just looks badass.
It's kind of badass. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. So, silent manager, white,
She says
black,
purple.
blue.
Can we go pink, purple, blue, red, indigo?
Black.
Black.
Silent manager vote for black.
All right, so we got 2 blue, 2 black.
So there you go.
Somebody break the tie.
Got to break the tie. I do think a white one would be interesting.
Yeah, I think that would be. I just think it'd be hard to. Well, I guess during a football game, who gives a shit?
Yeah, white helmets though, it's weird. A white helmet, man, you really got to make it. You got to have a good design on it because
Right.
it's so bland.
Yeah,
But I've seen some white helmets that I think are awful. But I've seen some white helmets and I thought, that's pretty good.
yeah,
So I just think it depends on how you, the stripes, the logo, how big the logo is,
how you design the helmet.
the color of the face mask,
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
Right,
So,
right.
yeah. So let us know, man. I mean, we'll post it.
Yeah, we'll post that. Definitely.
Good one, Justin. That's been a huge debate with Panther fans for years.
A debate.
It's a debate.
A debate.
So there you go. Anything else, NFL?
Keep pounding.
Keep pounding.
Pounding. All right, I think we're going to shout-outs. And I have 4.
Oh, wow.
Maybe-
I didn't really have a lot this week.
Jesus, really? You're the one that has the laundry list. Oh, that is
Unless
pretty badass.
unless I get reminded. Yes, yeah, I like that. I like that. Unless I get reminded, I need to show you what mine is first.
You do late, Norman.
You hear me?
Yeah, I'm listening.
I need
Okay.
to show you what mine is first because I don't want to steal yours.
No, you go ahead.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
I mean, is that cool to do?
Yeah.
Okay, you want me to go last or do it now?
You go last.
Okay, cool. We got some silence going on right now. There's some whispering going on. Okay, cool.
ASMR.
What's CSR?
Cool.
All right, so I guess I'll go first real quick. First one I got is actually Spectrum, the cable and internet company.
No way.
I'm shouting them out.
This
Yeah.
is a shout out.
Yes, this is a shout out, and I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
So a Friday evening, about 10 o'clock, I upped my internet. I changed my service.
Okay.
I said, okay, I need to up my internet. It's not working with everybody going on. It's just laggy. So, and I do a lot of gaming, so I can see the lag. So about 10 o'clock on the app, I upped my internet. I accepted it. About 5 minutes after that, my router restarts.
Mhm.
My internet's boosted up.
Okay.
And then it says I have to get new equipment that should be here between 3 and 5 business days.
Okay.
Guess what day it shows up?
The next day.
On Sunday.
Oh, wow.
2 days. I have a new router, a modem, everything. So Spectrum, you blew my socks off with that one, dude.
And flip flops.
Yeah, and flip flops. But like I was
Your
not,
Crocs.
Yeah, my Crocs. I was expecting it today or maybe Friday.
Cool.
Because it's business days.
Cool.
So Spectrum, thanks, appreciate you. Internet's doing great. Justin, you have any complaints about the new internet? Seems pretty good.
The only thing I saw today was it kind of kicked me off my phone for like 2 minutes.
And then kind of back on.
Yeah, I don't know. That could have been my phone, honestly. But
Yeah. So okay.
hey, shut up.
So as far as we know, everything seems
Yeah.
pretty good. Okay. So this weekend I was on tap during the FC game. We weren't there for the FC game. Unfortunately, we were there for the Pie in the Sky pizza.
Cool. Yeah.
But it just so happened the FC game was on, so we sat there and watched it. And we met a guy named Anthony. He started following us on Instagram. I told him we would follow him. Ayo Tony. That's what I call him. Ayo Tony. So Anthony, thanks for following us, bud. My third shout out is a coworker of mine. Her name is Trish. She was on our live feed for like 20 seconds, and she saw us and said, fuck that, I'm leaving. But no, but she is actually getting moved to a different part of our company. She left our branch, I guess you would say.
Yes.
So she got me a going present that was awesome.
And it's pretty cool.
It's
Yeah.
this Tumblr that has, it's a hardware background. It has our pictures, our logo on it. It's a badass cup. We'll post it, when we post our episode page. Just a badass cup. So Trish, thank you. Good luck at your new position. We will miss you, and don't be a stranger. And then Sarah today was on Port City Race Cars podcast today.
Oh, okay, cool.
She was a guest.
Good for her.
It's called Short Track Diaries.
Cool.
So
Good for-
please go
good for
check
her,
out this
man.
episode with her on it, and any episode by Port City Race Cars called Short Track Diaries.
Outstanding.
So
I'll have to check that out.
Yep.
Cool.
Did she shout us out?
I don't know, you haven't watched it, but
Sarah?
she didn't. Don't go listen to
Sarah,
it.
you better shout us out.
Listen, if she did not shout us out, do not listen to that
Yes.
podcast.
Yes.
We do not recommend. No, I'm just kidding. Just go listen to it. It's
Nah,
fine.
go check it out, man.
So that's it for me.
All right, cool. Justin?
It's my turn.
Yes.
Oh wow.
We're there, man. We're getting there.
All right. First and foremost, happy Father's Day to all the daddies out there.
The Diddy's.
Thank you.
Doug, happy Father's Day.
Thank you, sir.
Me and you are,
I thought
No,
I was
yeah.
I thought I was y'all's dad.
No, you are, but you're not.
I'm y'all's stepdad.
Yeah.
Steven's my daddy.
You're damn right.
But to all the fathers up in the big town,
Absolutely.
up there, we love y'all.
They're looking down.
And they're with us. Big shout out to the Charlotte Thunder. Me and Mysterious Tech Guy got some tickets to go see that. I don't know if they're arena or what.
I'm not sure what it's called.
I think it's like American
Yeah.
something.
I don't think it's
or-
called arena, but it's in the arena.
Is that Bojangles? Also?
It is.
But the league,
But I don't know if they're
it used to
arena.
be called arena.
Because arena football, like,
yeah.
Oh, the arena is kind
But in other words,
Yeah.
it's played indoors.
yeah, it is.
Yes.
But it was really cool. Tech Guy knows a guy that he works with. His name's Maurice. He got us on-field passes. We got on there. We did a little live stream. Those
Yeah.
of you who tuned in, glad y'all got to see that. That was really cool.
That
We
was
got-
badass, man.
yeah, I mean, we were right there. They were doing
Yeah.
like drills right beside us and everything. So it was really cool to get out there and see that. It was a good game. A lot of hard hits. You got to sit right there at the wall, and I mean, they hit the wall, and it's like you feel it.
Right.
Kind of like a hockey check.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool.
Also on the opposite team, I forget who they played. I don't know. I forget
Crack
that.
zone.
No.
Someplace in Georgia, I think.
Yeah. But Richard Foreman, he's a local guy. He's from Charlotte. Dude was so fast. He was wide open every single play. It seemed like, backyard football, just go
Yeah.
deep.
Yeah.
Like he was deep every single
Everybody
time.
go along.
And they never threw it to him. It was weird.
Oh wow.
He was open every single play, and you could just hear him saying like, "Throw me the ball!" Like,
Yeah. Yeah. What are you waiting on?
but no, he was one play. He was standing there beside us, and he came over to me because I was wearing a Charlotte Hornets jersey, and he came over. He was like, "Hey man, I like that jersey." So after the game, I found him. Told him about the podcast. He actually followed us, and
cool.
I sent him a couple messages to him. I'm sure y'all seen it.
Yeah.
But really cool guy, really fast. I wish the best for him. He said he wanted to come to Charlotte and actually play for the Thunder next year. So hope he does that.
Good. Shout out to him.
Yeah. Also, me and Steven went to New Brewery today. It's kind of a
Well, new to us, but we've had their beer.
Which
Yeah.
we featured on Crack Zone.
yeah.
Which is what 3 miles from my house.
If even it's not even that.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like a
Yeah.
mile at most.
Yeah.
But a little detour there. I didn't know we were going there, but he pulls down the wrong road, and I'm like, "Whoa, what's going on here?" But Lake Norman Brewery, we went down there. It's super nice.
Oh, it's so chill.
It's very nice. If you haven't been there, please go check it out. Scott and Dan,
Yep.
we met them, talked a little bit about the podcast. We gave them a couple stickers, a couple bracelets, and we tried 3 of their new beers.
Yeah, the light bears. Yep.
The
Masthead,
Masthead.
Lager, Masthead, Citra, and then the Masthead,
Sriracha.
yeah, Ace.
Ace. Yeah.
Yep.
So if y'all haven't been down there, go check it out, please. They are really cool and it's a really nice area.
And by the way, I'm gonna shout out Justin for letting me whoop his ass in cornhole twice.
Sweet.
Very badly.
So you let him.
Oh no.
That's what he said.
Well, the
First,
first.
I was trying to be nice.
Let me just say, the first game,
Huh.
21-1.
Ooh.
I got my ass whooped.
Let me ask you a question. Were you drinking during this?
Oh well, I mean, we actually didn't drink while we played.
No.
Because the way it was set up, we couldn't have a beer
So you
close
couldn't.
by. It wasn't like accessible to us.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
We didn't want to hold a class the whole
Gotcha.
time we were doing
Cool.
it.
Second game, I was like, oh, okay, I'm getting a little better. It's 10-8. I'm leading. And then all of a sudden, Steven's like, nah, Doug just said he's home. I'm finishing this.
So you killed it.
Bucket. And I'm like, come on, bro. So the game ended. I was up 2. It was 10-8. The game ended 21-10. I didn't score another point.
Hey,
Scored-
Steven.
yeah, I know.
Me and Steven are going to Vegas.
I was like, the fuck?
I'm telling you, man, I'm not too bad at cornhole.
I told Steven after the game, there's 2 things you can beat me in: cornhole and darts.
Okay, cool.
And I promise you, Doug, if you go against this guy playing darts, he will destroy you.
And I'll be honest, I'm not a dart player.
I'm not really either. I haven't
I'm
played that
just
much,
not.
but I
Shit.
can't see where the shit is my problem. I can't see.
So you just aim for that.
I just can't,
Center.
He just throws it.
I just feel for it.
Cool. It's
like bullseye.
I am
You
the
know,
dart.
it scares me to know that darts are around when you guys are drinking.
Has one gone through somebody's hand? Maybe.
Don't worry, we got DWI.
So that kind of worries me a little bit. So, all right, cool. Any more? Justin, you good?
Nah, I think that's it.
Of course, we'll do the shout outs to the crew.
Yeah,
After
the
I'm
crew.
done.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, I really only have one this week. I'm sure I'm forgetting somebody, so I apologize. But I am actually shouting you out.
me.
Happy
Birthday to you.
Yeah,
Happy birthday to you.
What?
Cha, cha, cha.
You smell like a monkey,
yeah.
and you look like one too.
2 chains.
Hoorah!
Oh yeah.
So yeah, happy birthday coming up
Aw,
to our very own Drop Dead Gorgeous
Welcome to the 29 Club, buddy.
Justin. And that
One
will
more-
be Saturday, 25th, and that is our guy Justin turns 29.
thanks, guys.
Well, almost at 30, buddy.
So hey, I remember 29. Technically, I really don't. I'm gonna be honest, I don't.
500 years ago.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
40 years ago. Yeah, it'd been hard to remember.
So, but happy birthday, man.
Thanks,
Yep.
bud. I appreciate
birthday.
that.
We'll get you a nice frozen beer a little bit later.
Yeah,
Don't worry, I took care of that one.
But yeah, that's it. That's all I had this week, man. Just I knew your birthday was coming up. Hope you have a good one, big guy.
Thanks,
Yep.
man. I appreciate that.
All right, do the normals.
All right. Well, Tech Guy's not here, and I'm definitely not saying anything I would say to him to you because I respect you so much more. But silent mysterious manager, you're amazing. You came in here, you said, "Shut up, guys. We're starting the podcast right now," and she threw the fingers at us and everything like Tech Guy does. It was awesome. You're amazing. We love you. And I'm glad you feel better.
We all agree.
Ah,
12%.
absolutely. But yeah, we appreciate our crew, man.
And Tech Guy,
Yeah, it is what it is.
fuck off. Other than that, guys,
Social media,
yeah.
real quickly.
So from now on, I believe
Go ahead. Just finish what you're talking about.
I got you. So from now on, I believe that maybe not every episode, but a lot of them, we might be going live on Instagram
Yeah, and
Beforehand.
beforehand.
we're going to discuss some things, and I love what we did tonight.
That was fun.
That was really fun.
It was
so we
cool.
would definitely do that.
Yeah, it was very fun interaction
Yep.
with everybody. They got in there, they sent us messages. So guys, be looking forward to that. Also, we are really close to 300 followers. Guys, get out there on Instagram. Please get out there, tell everybody you know. I don't even care if it's you walk in a gas station. Like, tell them. CSR. Go follow them.
You're grabbing a Pepsi from the cooler,
Yeah.
and you look over and you see someone else grabbing a Coke, and you're like, "Hey, listen to CSR."
Yeah.
So just
Do
look
it.
at them and say CSR.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do
and
it.
And they ask you about that. Say it's Carolina Sports Radio.
And when you go in the bathroom, write CSR on the wall.
yeah. If you're pissing next to somebody in a urinal, look over them.
Yeah.
Say nice package. You're heard of CSR. Just to make conversation and bring
Go
up
follow
CSR.
them.
Yeah. Follow them out of the bathroom to their car.
But I mean, tell them. Don't just say CSR.
Carolina Sports Radio.
Tell them where to follow us.
Yeah.
Say,
Yeah,
hey,
do it,
go
man.
check them out on Instagram. Go check them out on Spotify, Facebook, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast. I always get that one fucked up.
YouTube.
You get so excited when you get it right there.
I know. I'm
YouTube.
Like, I'm like, yay. We're on.
That's a new one.
That's a good one.
I wanted to give y'all a fresh one.
That's
all right?
nice. Nice.
We're on Tinder. We're on OkCupid. We're on Twitter. That's the one I was looking for. Not the other two. Don't worry about those.
Forest
Yeah,
Farmers
if we're
only.
on that, I don't know about those.
Yeah. Don't worry about those. That's just my fault.
Okay.
But no, guys, seriously, we really appreciate everything y'all do. Following us, listening to us, and supporting us and everything. So, yeah, get out there.
Cool.
Throw some stuff around.
Throw some stuff around.
Yeah.
That should be on a T-shirt.
Throw some stuff.
Throw
around.
some stuff around.
That'll be on the
CSR.
back of our T-shirts.
So,
Yeah.
nah, man, we do appreciate it. And Justin does a good job each week of shouting our people out.
Not
man.
really.
No, he does. You do, and we do appreciate it, man. And what we've talked about this week, we're gonna try to up the ante a little bit and try to get out there even more. So we need your help. So go out and do what we said, man. Spread the word. That's what we need.
Spread it.
So, anything else, guys?
I think that's it.
Well, I think we're close to our limit.
Yeah.
So,
We're a little past it, but that's fine.
all right, cool. So
we had 2 weeks worth of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, guys, we're going to wrap this one up. All right. So, we ready? We're going to try
I was about to say it.
We're going to try it.
I was about to do it.
All right. We're
You
ready.
can't do this number.
We ready?
We are
C.
Ass.
R.